All right, welcome to another episode of Not Included, the People's Pod. I'm Scooter, the old wavy bastard, joined by Snacks and John and Rich.
Oh yeah,
all familiar voices.
Tsunami Johnny.
Oh yeah, my bad. Tsunami Johnny, Snackavelli.
I be seeing y'all doing nicknames, so I'm gonna try something for my own. All right, Government Richard Dickerson, aka the slave owner's name, aka Rich Dick, aka Dick to the second power, aka Shotgun Shook, aka White Boy name, aka Slave Owner Anonymous, aka I don't know, Rich Dick, man.
He went crazy.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all all right? Everybody all right?
Oh yeah, we living.
Good.
I told you, I don't know if y'all checked out my last video. I said I'm going to start checking in on my black brothers.
Oh, I didn't even watch it. I gotta watch it.
Man.
Not even gonna lie to you.
I'm a
brother.
very busy person. I just click. Go
Yeah.
right
You
off.
doing all right, though?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Living good.
I'm off till next year, so I'm gravy, baby.
Oh, you in the...
Oh shit.
you in the
I
game.
use that PTO, boy. I ain't giving them no days back. On my mama.
I ain't mad at you, shit. Go ahead.
Work too hard, boy.
How you living over there, Scooter?
I'm all right, man. Doing better, a lot better than I have been in recent weeks.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm good.
Good to hear, man.
Plug love.
Shit, let's get into it, man. We was talking about the April Jones and Omarion and Lil Fizz situation.
Yeah.
I'm still confused, man. Maybe it's just me, man. I don't understand why it's a big deal.
I mean, you've been getting money with that man for years, bro. Like, he set up a tour for y'all to go get some money.
That's man.
He posted the bag for the whole crew.
But I
Whole
think that
crew.
everybody
Whole
think
crew.
that. First of all, it's not really Omarion. It's his uncle, like the manager of them. So I think that's who
I don't
set
think it's
it all
Omarion,
up.
uncle, is it? It's Raz B,
Or something like that.
uncle.
No.
I don't know, man. I put in this example. You can get money with somebody, don't mean you actually fuck with them. We work with people that we normally don't fuck with.
true.
I think because the way they perception of the way they was getting it, we would assume that they was close friends.
Right.
But like if you like understand like entertainment and stuff like that, all that shit be a facade of like people just be faking relationships. I get in terms of like it's weird that he fucking with his baby mama, but I don't see it. I don't put it past him to be like, who cares in that situation?
And if you think about it, they was kids
Yeah.
when they was in a group. So 9 times out of 10, it really was brought together.
Right.
Not really friends and came up together. And they just happened to come up together off that. But shit, they been broke up for how long?
Oh,
But
man.
bro,
So ain't no
what did you
telling.
feel? What did you feel some type of way? Like, oh, I'm smashing this nigga baby mama, but he just announced to do a tour on my birthday. Like, wouldn't you feel some type of way about that shit? Like,
When you do, look, it's consequences to everything. Bro, when he went in and decided to talk to this dude, baby mama, he knew some shit was gonna come up out of it.
Bro,
nigga
he
announced
knew
a
he
bigger-
had to know. The only
it's a
reason,
bigger and better tour, bro.
the only reason that I can understand Omarion is that April probably crazy as fuck, and that nigga
she
is just like
definitely
he.
Have
at
you seen
peace.
some of them interviews?
Yeah,
And shit?
hey, that nigga,
she crazy.
Omarion ain't
Just
bothered
listening to
because
her.
he like, yo, it's his problem to deal with, nigga. I'm glad you took her off my hands.
Probably why he's so unbothered.
Yeah, that's that nigga don't give no fuck. He got his kid. Keep her crazy ass.
Yeah.
Keep
He
her over
do,
there.
yeah, he got full custody or something.
Yeah, because if a nigga was heated, man.
He probably like this nigga don't even know what he getting into.
Exactly.
He's like, he didn't never hear me complain about her and shit on tour.
That's what I'm saying. Listening to it, like I saw a couple of clips of the interviews that she was in, and she was saying she was kind of going off about certain stuff, and she was like talking in circles. She wasn't really saying what the problem was because she didn't know.
He was dancing around
Yeah,
it.
she was dancing around,
She just wanted to
and then
be
dude
mad.
asked her. He was like, "Okay, so what was happening?" And then she was like, "Well," and you know when when somebody like that, well.
Yeah.
She playing around like it was you. You was doing something. You was out here wilding in the house, acting crazy, probably being crazy, jealous or something stupid.
Yeah.
It's just the way it's looking though. It's looking like nigga stopped the tour. But I mean, who really want to see a B2K tour, bro? Like we all in our 30s now.
A lot of people.
Some people do.
Yeah.
It was a lot of chicks lined up to go see that shit. They was
But I mean,
selling
would you
out.
rather see a B2K tour or a Millennium tour? I think that
Omarion.
I think he probably like I don't want because you can see it in his perspective. This all they gonna talk about is this tour, is this relationship. I don't want it to be a part of my
this
tour.
tour,
That's
yeah.
like negative energy in the first place because everybody, most people who making it more than what it is the people who ain't got shit to do with it.
Exactly.
So it's like he probably just was like, let me just cut ties with this and just do that. But the memes and shit funny though. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But
I think if my guy talks to my girl, I don't know. If my guy talks to my girl, I'm not gonna be mad at him because it's the reason why I don't fuck with her no more. And I probably won't fuck with him no more.
Yeah.
Off the principle of that. But it's like, nigga, you can have her crazy ass. It's the reason why I ain't fucking with her no more. I ain't gonna
Oh yeah, you can have her, but it's just like those don't come back to me with that bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
no,
don't
yeah.
come around me with that. Like,
So
yeah.
it kind of seemed like they wasn't really cool for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
If they was ever really cool like that.
Cause your boy ain't gonna talk to your girl. I think that's an honest bro code thing. Like I think instinctively your boy gonna be like, no matter how bad she is, if you know you stop fucking with her, he gonna look at her and be like, it's the reason why my guy stopped fucking with you. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that he, if they was really as close as people think they was, he would know. Okay, maybe I should stay away from her. But they probably wasn't really that close, so he really don't know her because he didn't talk to her.
And women don't realize you really don't be fucking his boy. Because if you was, most of the time, our boy recommended us in the first place. Like he'd be like, I don't fuck with him.
You look crazy. You getting passed around.
How many times? I don't know if y'all ever had this in y'all friendship. Your boy was like, "Hey, yo, old girl hit me up. You don't fuck with her no more." No, how was it? You might want to try that. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna go. Like I've legit had conversations like that. Like, oh, you want to fuck with her? Like, I don't talk to her no more. Go ahead, do your thing. Like, nigga. You right, nigga. It was. Eskimo bros. You know? Niggas don't mind not being Eskimo bros, right? So.
I was just talking to Reese about that. That's funny.
Y'all Eskimo bros?
You ever Eskimo bros?
Hey, I don't know. We had a few conversations about that though. Like, I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, look at you.
I remember the first time I found out about Eskimo bros was from Aaron. I never heard the term before.
This is my first time hearing it.
Oh, you ain't never heard of it? Yeah, it's two niggas that. So you know what it is now, right?
You probably got some Eskimo bros.
I know I got some Eskimo bros. I know these niggas. I talk to them still.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying. Niggas ain't tripping over no pussy,
the
bro.
first time I heard about it, he was telling me about some chick that he had hit, that I had hit a while ago, and he was like, "We Eskimo bros now." I was like, "What?"
Y'all ever get to the point to where it's like we older now and it's like we both fucked her? Now who you think who can fuck her again before who? Like, better? No. Okay. Damn. Okay.
I had it already. I'm good.
I'll try to backtrack too much.
I don't want it no more. I'm good.
I don't know, man.
That sounds like some movie shit.
Oh, well, like, that's a good movie plot right there.
Gang, who can fuck her first? Who can fuck her again first?
Bet $100 I can hit before you.
Both of the niggas courting the shit out of her. She find out and she's going along with it, pimping her.
That'd be wild.
Sound like a Will Packer.
We gotta edit this out. We gotta get on this.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's a good one. Hell no, but shit, so if y'all was in a situation, could y'all think y'all could be as common as Omarion was?
Yeah.
Or would y'all have to fight the nigga?
I think I could.
I could.
Like, if I was already like, if I wasn't cool with dude like that, you know what I'm saying? If we already wasn't tight, I'll be looking at him crazy, but I wouldn't be tripping and shit. And then if I'm knowing she already OC, I'd be like,
depends on how he is, because he talked to my baby mom at the end of the day. So it's like, of course, I'm gonna be on the cautious side on who deal with the woman who got my kid.
Right.
But if he can take away the part of her, if I broke up, And that could just be my
That'd
baby
have-
mom.
yeah.
I'm rooting for the motherfucker.
Stress away from me.
I'm giving advice like, yo, you know she like this. This her favorite.
Yeah, if this nigga did some shit like that, I probably would talk to him for like a year. I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker?
I mean, but that all comes from, because I always ask this question. Where do you take away the content? What context comes into play to where it's okay for your boy to fuck your girl? Like, is it on some years has passed? Y'all didn't end well because it was you. You still have feelings for it, but she ain't fucking with you. But they found something later on in life. Like, do you still hold your boy accountable for that? Because some people do. I understand you just break up with a girl and your boy fucking her like a couple months after. You in your mind like, damn, they probably been doing this shit the whole time. But it's like, who am I to stop what y'all might fuck around and have kids and shit like that. I don't want to stop that based off of some shit that we had. It's like,
I think it depends on the type of relationship we had. It ain't even about it. No matter how long. Like if I loved her and we had kids together, no. When I'm dead, yeah.
Right.
And even then,
that's the only way it makes sense in
even
the
then,
movies.
nigga, I might haunt you. So,
I wouldn't even feel right doing that shit.
But
Yeah,
other
that shit-
than
that
if
shit
I
is
loved
weird.
her, no. There's no amount of time that can go
Especially
past where you
not
can
no
mess
months
with her.
after. I'll be salty.
I be looking stupid like, what the fuck?
If I just hit or if I just dated her for a little bit, even if it was serious dating, but I didn't love her, cool, do your thing.
yeah.
Like, I was a roadblock? Fuck.
It was like I don't know, y'all. I told you about This Is Us. Y'all said y'all don't watch. You watch that? This Is Us.
No, I've never seen the episode, but I hear it's like make me cry TV.
Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah.
But the dude, the father on there died, and his best friend married his wife.
That's weird, man. It's like you're trying to live in his shadow or something like that.
Yeah.
That's how I always
It
take
was
it out.
it was years past though. Like he died when the kids was teens, and they probably didn't get married way into their adulthood.
Oh.
But still, it's like,
I wouldn't
come
feel
on, man,
right
that was your best
doing
friend.
I would feel weird.
I feel, yeah, that'd be totally awkward.
I'll always be sitting there, damn, like, would this nigga approve of this?
Nigga,
He would.
Nigga in the afterlife, mad as fuck. Like, what the fuck?
She bring that nigga up. Terry used to do this.
Right? That nigga dead. Stop bringing him up. Stop talking about that nigga dead. He's dead. That's talking about
And
Terry.
it do be a lot of awkward moments on there where he be coming up and all like it's 3 kids and the mama and they all like moping and bonding over it. And he just standing in the background like weird and awkward.
Yeah.
So it's like I couldn't do that. Like if my best friend died, no, I'm gonna look out for your girl. I'm gonna look out for her because you was my best friend. But to be with her, that's over the top.
Yeah.
She gonna be like Sons of Anarchy.
It seems like you trying to take his place.
Yeah,
That is some
Man.
Sons of Anarchy
or you was
shit.
jealous of it.
Yeah.
Y'all watch that?
Like Sons of
Sons of
Anarchy.
Anarchy.
That
Yo,
shit was wild.
I ain't
uh,
finished it,
I
but
I
Listen,
can't remember.
I
went
watched
so long
the
ago when
last
I watched
episode I watched was when I don't spoiler alert for y'all if y'all haven't
Man,
seen
that
it.
show old as hell.
When- okay.
Yeah.
So my favorite character was Opie. Because
Oh,
Opie used to
yeah.
get it in.
Yeah.
But when they killed him in the prison,
Mhm.
Man,
I could
that shit
watch
hurt.
that shit for 2 weeks, bro. I was like, y'all fucked up, bro.
yeah.
And then that scene where he burnt the old boy daughter, the black dude,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
they
yeah.
accidentally killed his daughter.
I don't remember
That shit got wild. But then when Opie died, bro, I was like,
I remember that
all
one.
right, I'm gonna get away from
and
this.
they
This
knew
shit
it was
pissed
coming
me off.
too. They was
Right.
watching.
Yeah.
His mama bugged.
Because he was in there
Yeah.
too, wasn't he? What was the dude name? The son?
Yeah,
Best friend? Because that was his best, friend.
Yeah.
that was a well written show, man.
Yeah, it was
They
good.
took that shit off Netflix. I was mad.
Yeah.
And then that shit ended.
Yeah.
Like,
It's on
like,
it's on Hulu.
It come on Hulu, I
It
think.
is?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
both of them, the Mayans one and the regular one.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the Mayans one yet.
I watched
I'ma
it.
watch
I
that
watched
shit
it a
when I
little
get home.
bit. It's
I started. I couldn't finish it. That was not the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
I watched some of it and I couldn't really get into it. It's just as deep though. Like it's just as crazy.
Some of that shit, man, right now, depending on the show, man, like, I like movies and films and stuff like that. So, like, I'm, like, all into that shit. I can't watch a lot of shows because they drag it.
Yeah.
Like, they drag the fuck out the
Yeah.
storyline.
Mhm.
I always gotta wait. And I hate when people hype stuff. So, like, I'll wait
Mhm.
until shit die down. Like, I don't be
Yeah.
watching nothing until, like years of his past or nothing like that. Like, the only thing that I'm watching that's new now is The Witcher. I don't know if y'all watched that.
I seen the trailers for it.
Yeah,
It's really
I don't know if
hard.
you played the video game.
No.
Ah, okay, but it's a pretty good show. But certain shows, man, I have to stay away from because everybody be hyping that shit up and
Yeah.
it ends up not being good.
That's how Power was. Everybody was just on it. Everybody was on Power dick. I was like, I can't
Power
watch
good.
It was good.
It was it's good, but it's like
Something happened with the writing though. I don't think that the same writers have been writing the last 2 seasons from the last season to because I didn't watch Power till recently, and I loved that show. I thought that was some of the best writing. Some of the acting, some of them,
acting is
it seemed
bad.
like some of them actors didn't read their
I
lines
hate
until they
La La
got on
acting.
set.
I hate Lala acting.
Dope, that's what I'm saying. They just be casting whatever. but the only thing that keep that show together is like the main people who act on there because they really do a good job. Like you get certain people who do a good job, but then you be in certain scenes where it's like they just picked this nigga up last week. Like he ain't even studied.
he wasn't even there.
He wasn't even there at read and shit like that. But I haven't seen the newest season, so I don't even know if it was going on.
I feel like they dragging it. They
Oh
drag
yeah,
that
they
shit.
dragging it,
They
but they
dragging
always
it.
drag it because they want the money. So
Because even it's just like with some of the villains. The first who was the first dude, the first plug. What was his name? Lobos?
Yeah.
And how long it was before you actually seen him and before he got killed. Since then, man, they had 10 different
Kane should have been the last villain. The way they ended the last
Yes.
season should have been the last season of that show.
Yes.
He should do 5 seasons of a show, and that's it.
I was rooting for Kanan. At first I wasn't, but then after
Hell no, after he
all
killed
them
his
niggas
son,
was
I was
fucked
like, that
up.
nigga a bitch, bro. Kanan was my favorite character, but after he killed his son, I was like, oh, that shit foul, bro. But then the nigga survived the fire and shit like that.
Wow. I'm still on season 5.
I skipped the whole season of that shit. Just start right back up
season,
on the
I
new
think.
season.
Season 5.
It's better when you could just binge watch shows through. You could like really get the story and shit. Like you said, like then you see like how the acting is and shit. When you just binge
You
watch
get to
it.
see the transitions.
Yeah, you
and
can see the
shit.
transitions and shit. Cause that shit did like the writing did get like ass after a while.
A lot of
Yeah.
shows get like that dragging. Like even Sopranos. Y'all watch Sopranos?
Yeah, I
before?
watched that shit when
I was watching it and I got to
The last-
the
the last-
fifth or sixth
yeah.
season. I was like, I can't watch this. No
the
more.
last season. The last
It
season.
got no more substance.
The last season was just trash. I was like, fuck this shit. Like,
A lot of people don't like the ending of that.
That's what I keep hearing. I
Yeah.
ain't seen it.
yeah, I ain't see it either.
Yeah, I've never fully watched The Sopranos. I watched like the first couple of seasons. The crazy thing about those networks is though,
Nigga, we said no ringers, nigga.
I forgot. Ain't nobody say it.
I had to turn my shit off.
I had to make sure my shit was on. What you saying? Doug?
no, I was
Sorry,
saying
guys.
the problem. What happens is like you get this great content, and then the companies want to keep it going.
Milk it.
They want to milk it and milk
Mhm.
it. So it's like that show. Eventually, it becomes like they gotta go the extra mile. British people do it like the British culture. They do it pretty solid. They give you 3 parts. Like they give you 3 parts,
Yeah.
and then they might come back with something in the next 10 years or something like that.
Yeah.
But you get an even fix of you get an even fix of good material, 100% worked on material and content that you can keep, and you can always make money off of it. But that shit got drafted out. A lot of that Italian shit though was over by the time it got to Sopranos. We didn't see enough mobster movies and shit like that. So
Sopranos was good though. Like the first 6 seasons was good.
Yeah.
Sopranos.
I'm gonna check it out
Yeah, that shit was good.
because I like The Godfather. Like I like Goodfellas, Godfather.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that
it's
one. I
it's,
like that
it's
shit.
Godfather rest, but
I never
it's
watched
like
it.
a
You never seen
it's like a like new
Never
generation.
watched
seen Godfather?
I never seen
You ne-
Godfather either.
Y'all
Yo,
niggas
None of those
tripping.
mobster movies. I don't know.
You ever
I
seen
ain't
Goodfellas?
really in. No,
That
You never
shit
seen
good.
Goodfellas?
I ain't never really been into that.
Scorsese is really good at making you at glorifying bad shit. So like when you watch a Scorsese movie, you really watching a fucked up person, but you like, damn, I want to be this motherfucker.
You rooting for the villain.
Yeah.
And the
Y'all watch
Godfather, you
that,
rooting for the villain.
Yeah.
Y'all
No
watch
bullshit.
that Irishman?
I was just gonna say that. I didn't
Yeah, I
didn't
watched
start-
it.
You watched
I didn't
that?
see-
Yeah, I
It's too
watched
long.
Good.
It was good.
That's
Pacino
along
was
that
really
line,
good.
right? Mobster,
It's
mafia.
about. It's based off a book. They're saying that it's based off a book, and the book is based off the end of the mafia. But that's not like their real name they go by. So it's just like
Right.
I don't know if y'all know the history of like the mob and shit like that.
Yeah,
so.
nah,
Not really.
But it's like pretty much I forgot the name of it, but it was they were pretty much like laborers. Like you know how you got like your little labor department shit like that,
Yeah.
running labor,
Right.
transmuting drugs and shit like that, coats, whatever. They pretty much like was running the government and shit like that for a while and politics, but they was just doing whatever the fuck they wanted to. but they got like a real strict code like going bloodline. So a lot of these mafia movies that we see and shit like that is based off of like certain those people's life. Like I don't know if y'all seen like the that one movie with Johnny Depp.
Which one?
Remember he played the mob boss?
The mob boss.
Fuck,
Johnny
I can't
Depp?
think of his name.
I'm trying to think of the movie name.
It's called Black Mass.
I didn't see
Nah.
that.
Oh yeah, when he was Whitey Bulger.
Whitey Bulger is a real person.
Oh,
A lot of people don't know that. Whitey Bulger is a
yeah,
real person.
Yeah.
So a lot of these
I wanted
monster
to see that
movies
too.
be
I've
based
never
off
seen
of
it.
real criminals and shit like that. And they just find a way to glorify it and make it look like, but them motherfuckers was really living like that. So when you see those movies, like Scorsese's really good at portraying that life and making it show you like why they was doing it and shit like that. So, but
Y'all seen Casino?
I love Casino.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
another
a good
Casino
movie.
is a bitch, bro. But Joe Pesci wasn't no motherfucking joke in
Man,
Casino, dog.
that nigga was wild. he was wild.
He fucked the whole Vegas thing up,
Yeah,
dog.
he was wild.
My favorite mafia movie though, even though it's a bitch ass movie, is probably Donnie Darko. I mean not Donnie Darko, but Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie
Ah, I
Brasco.
didn't see
What's that one?
It's fucking Johnny Depp, right? Johnny Depp and Al Pacino. Al Pacino, a mob boss. I mean, yeah, he like
didn't know there was
a
this many
small
mob
time.
movies.
He like a small time mob boss, and Johnny Depp the feds. This nigga take Johnny Depp under his wing, fuck up the whole shit.
Damn.
Fuck up the
I
whole
didn't see
shit,
that.
bro.
It's
I
called
haven't
Donnie
seen that
Brasco.
one.
It's called Donnie. I got it. It's called Donnie Brasco.
What year it
Yeah.
come out?
I don't know. It was a minute. It was a minute ago, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
never
he
heard
fucked
about
up the
that.
whole shit. But it's just a good movie though because like, Johnny Depp started going through like the mental shit. He like, damn, I should just join the mob. Fuck the force. Like, fuck the police. I should just join the mob. But at the same time, he like, I need to be in the police force for my family. So he going through that mental shit. Like, damn, like, what, like, should I join the mob? Should I just stay a cop? You gotta watch the movie though. Like, I ain't gonna spoil the
Check
shit.
that out.
Yeah.
The mob movies be pretty good, man. My Goodfellas is my Goodfellas. I like Scarface. Like I said, I'm into like I like film. Like I like soundtracks, costume. Like I could watch a movie and like be like and like overanalyzing and shit like that. Goodfellas, that shit is a classic, man. Like
Man.
that shit, the way from beginning to end, you just watch this whole story unfold. But The Godfather though, that's like an American classic. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
there's
One
just
and two.
1 and 2, yeah.
Three
Two
is
drag.
okay.
3 is okay,
But 1 and 2 is the one that you want to watch though.
I've never seen it.
It's crazy how-
if it was on in the middle of it being on, I wouldn't even know. I haven't even seen a glimpse of it.
I got all 3 of them. This shit's 9 hours.
Yeah, I used to be big into like doing that shit, like researching that type of shit in like middle school. Because I used to always trip out how like the Italians, the Irish, the Koreans, how all of them was able to have like gang activity and profit off of it, except for black people. And like the only organization that's considered like a terrorist group was the fucking Black Panthers, and they wouldn't even own that shit. So it's always intrigued me how like in this country history how like we got all these gangs and shit like that. Because the mafia was really mafia. You got the Italians, the Jews, Polish, the Asian, other Asian cultures that come here, and they built these staples and shit like that, and make so much money off the country by doing a lot of fucked up shit. But you know,
they gangs.
You know what it is though? They didn't get into drugs.
all of them was in drugs, bro.
No, but they did that shit later on. Like
Oh,
later
man.
on, they got into drugs big. But like in the beginning though, they only let black people deal with that shit.
But before drugs even came out, they was still smuggling illegal shit. Like a lot of that
Yeah.
shit comes from them smuggling a lot of illegal stuff. Like even if you go back in the day when they was doing liquor and shit like that. That's how a lot of Irish people became rich, was smuggling like moonshine and shit like that, bootlegging.
Yeah.
So it's like that. You put that in a place, they would still involve black people, but they would make us be shit in it. Like they would kill us, and you make us take accountability for the fucked up shit that they did. So, you know, but those groups aren't considered known. Like you'll never truly know the identity because, like I said, the mob is there. They wouldn't call it the mafia. They would call it something else. I don't know. I can't even remember the technical term from it. But you know, drugs didn't get the mob. You know, liquor, sex trafficking, the only thing that got them is tax evasion. Like, they just got greedy. They never wanted to pay fucking taxes. Like, they'd just hide all their money and shit like that. And a lot of Italians got into, like, the reason why Casino kind of hit is because back in the day in the West Coast, when the natives got a lot of their land back, the government gave them funding to have casinos, and natives didn't know what to do with them. They don't have no knowledge of that shit. So they used to get a lot of Jewish people to run their casinos and shit like that. But then Italian people wanted to get in the casino game too because that's guaranteed money. So a lot of them went to the West Coast because of that shit. So a lot of those mob movies be having some truth to them because that's what the mob did. They always tried to put their foot in the door in any type of organization, whether it was legal or illegal and shit like that. But a lot of them fucked up because they was the thing about the mob is you always will have to pay somebody. Like you always got to pay somebody. It's always somebody who need a cut, no matter fucking what. And if you don't give them a cut, they're gonna kill you and put somebody in your place who can get them the cut. Right. So a lot of them, like they would skim off the skimming. At the end of the day, you can't take away from Uncle Sam because that nigga gonna want his shit back.
Right.
You know his money.
Triple time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a book though about the mob when they went to Cuba and tried to do a casino. That shit got shut down too because they had to pay too many people.
But casino hard to do because it's you literally just moving money. It's like one of those. It's like a bank.
It was different there in Cuba. It was like it's like whole like different laws and shit. Like,
oh yeah.
You have to read the book, but it's
okay.
it was just completely different shit. Yeah.
Check what's the name of the book?
Havana Mob.
Havana Mob.
Havana Mob. It's got Meyer Lansky. And the other mob dude, the dude that The Godfather is based on, it's got him too. Yeah.
Learned a lot. I didn't know the mob was this deep. I didn't even know the mob or mafia or whatever had this many movies.
Yeah, that was so many mob movies.
I ain't never, man. I'm gonna have to check all these out. I'm always looking for something to watch. I always be saying, damn, ain't nothing to watch. I got all this shit that's old that I never watched.
You said cuffing hoes.
Cuffing hoes.
Cuffing hoes.
That's easy to do, man. Especially when you ain't in the right mindset, man.
I put that on there?
Yeah. Somebody it's right there, highlighted, right under toxic women and thirst trap. That's a trifecta right there.
Going through something when I was toxic. When I was on that part.
Who cuffing hoes? That's toxic behavior, man.
Only on friendly romantic shit.
That's a combination. Cuff hoes? Oh. Nothing wrong with that.
Bro,
is it?
telling you,
You think it's something wrong with cuffing hoes?
Bro, I'm telling you, y'all need some type of physical affection, bro. If you need to cuff a hoe for a little bit to get you through that, man, go ahead and do it.
Ain't no hoe cuffing over
hey,
here.
Man,
but,
what's your definition of cuffing?
I was trying to say, what's your definition of a hoe?
Yeah.
honestly, I don't even consider bitches being hoe. Yeah, I don't.
You know,
Bitches. look at where we keep going with it. Yes. Everything was recorded. Nothing stopped.
You don't consider bitches hoes, man. But some of these bitches be acting like hoes, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Look,
Nah,
man.
but I don't really consider like sleazy women hoes no more. I guess I've had to change the perspective.
Look, man, I think the
Unless-
people that's
unless
killing
it's-
hoes is women.
Unless it's just too easy.
Men don't really care about a woman being a hoe.
Nah,
Women-
if it's too easy, bro, you gonna care.
I think women, they get mad at that shit because they might be insecure about some shit. Because most girls who people be considering hoes don't be fucking shitty people. It be
I don't want no
like
flipper.
women. It be like women who probably just dealing with some shit or trying to achieve some shit. Like women
Yeah.
move like that. Women are the best at moving and trying to get some shit done.
Mm-hmm.
Like men,
Yeah.
we fuck with girls. Might want to fuck with them, but women will find an intent to why you're needed. Like if women could use you in any type of way, it ain't even got to be negative. They gonna find that angle and work with it, even if it's causing a toxic relationship with them themselves. So, shit, man, fuck it, man. Why not get you a hoe? Sometimes these hoes be nice out here, man. They be
Man,
understanding, man. They
I'm
hoes.
telling you.
They be judgmental.
They well,
I
you
mean,
know
that's
what
really
I'm saying.
nice
You
hoes.
can't. They
can't be
experience.
judgmental.
They experience.
You
They
just
know
don't
some
want no
things.
flipper, right? You
Yeah.
just don't want no flipper.
They
That's it.
experience. They know some
You just
things.
don't
They
want
didn't
no
talk to
flip.
some people. They know.
Yeah.
They well, you know.
But that's when you gotta stop caring about body count. Like, do y'all care
Yeah,
how
that's
much?
what- I don't care.
about
I don't
that
care.
shit.
Fuck around
I
here.
don't
Don't
wanna
ask
know.
you. Don't
I don't
ask
want to
me.
know. I
If
just
you
don't want to
ask-
know.
Because everybody got a pass unless you a virgin.
I'm not gonna ask like
I made that mistake once. I'll never do it again. Asking
Why
them
does
that.
that matter? As
you're probably
you
all
ain't got
types of
nothing.
hoe ass
You know what I'm
niggas.
saying? As long as you clean,
That's true.
we good.
But some people like to conquer, you know. So
Most men do.
most men like to conquer, you know. So that's what we taught to do with women. We taught to
Yeah.
conquer them. So
Yeah.
Right.
shit just be it hit
If you
different
feel
when
like-
when she tell you how much she fucked and it's more than you. Like, damn, you
That's
know?
what happened to
Nah,
me.
I'd be like, shut up, these
Oh,
now.
all right,
That's what happened to me. So I asked the one girl I asked, and it was more than me. I was like, whoop, yeah, but I'll never do that again. Never ask that
Fuck your
again.
ego up. Like,
Yeah.
fuck
I don't
your
care.
ego all the way up.
I mean, I got over it, but still, in the moment, it was like, oof.
Like, oh, you working?
Dirty
He said,
stuff.
"Oh, you working? Show me something."
Oh man, shit.
They got something though. That's why I like even like going to the strip club.
I like the strip club.
Yeah, it's like you talk to them women, it's a good conversation.
Yeah.
And a lot of people kill them like or feel like they can't associate themselves with them just because they get naked on the stage.
I'll
for
let her
money.
have a stripper as a friend. I'll let her have a
But
stripper
if
as
you
a
go
friend.
to the strip club and you actually, like, I done went to the strip club out of state here, and I done had conversation with them. I done had good conversations with strippers. So it's like, oh, you cool as hell.
Yeah. But they hustlers too, so
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
at the end of the day, just because you think one is real cool, they're just hustling. So
Mhm.
it all depends. I like strip club. I like the art of stripping. Like I like to go up and see like a stripper who can
Really do something.
yeah.
Not just
Like,
shaking
I
her
didn't-
ass and
I
all
didn't
that stuff.
spend money in a strip club, so
Yeah.
it's nothing I'm proud of. And it hasn't been like baller money, but it's been like money where I probably should have just bought a TV or something.
Yeah.
I probably should have paid. I probably should have just got my brakes done. I probably could have used this little money to do so. But it's like, hey
Yeah.
man, I don't know, but that whole field, sexual tension can help distract you from a lot of shit. I'm going through that right now, man. In terms of like, I've cut myself of all like romantic relationships or sexual interactions with women
Right.
just to see how, like, because I'm really like I'm trying to just fucking with bitches to distract me from stuff. I don't mean bitches because most of the time it'll be girls I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be girls I do know, but I'm tired of going that route. And it's just like you really get to see who you want to hang around with. Because if you don't want to fuck a girl, you know, why else you want to hang around her? Mostly that's how we taught, you know. So
Right.
sometimes the pussy be good, but her attitude.
If you ain't giving it up, get off my line.
Yeah, for real, bro. It's like, yo, like, and I even hate I used to be the dude where you have to make me feel like I had to earn it. Like, if I had to earn it, what am I?
Right.
So, but I don't know. That's just me in terms of thinking, like, sexually, like, that shit can be such a big distraction that we don't give a fuck about the person who they are, even if they're a hoe or not. I think that the reason the hoe becomes a better option to cuff is because they go through the same shit men go through in terms of using sex to deal with shit. So it's just like they more understanding. And mostly when you fucking somebody, it's mostly in an intimate setting. So you either laying next to them or you hanging around with them a little bit after. So y'all have some conversation or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I done cuff some hoes, man. I used to cuff this white girl, man. And dude, I remember she was known as a hoe. This is high school, man. She had a fat ass, dog. She had a fat ass.
What high school you go to?
I went to Pulaski.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Wait, what high school did you go to?
I went to Tulsa East.
You went to Tulsa East?
But I do it like I was everywhere though. So I just
Hey
got
man,
to
look,
take
I
it
don't want to be that guy.
serious.
Black women might hate me for saying this, but back when we were younger, them white girls was going, man.
They was
giving it up.
They was giving up, man.
Hey, white kids wasn't fucking with me like that.
On some real
They wasn't
shit.
fucking with me like that.
I would have rather put a white girl through some bullshit more than a black girl back in the day. So it was just like I was fucking with this white girl, but I ended up liking her. And I remember one time, I remember my football teammate was like, "Oh, we flipped her." Niggas like, there's 4 niggas in front of me laughing about how they fucked the girl that I got feelings for right now. Nigga feelings hurt. And so I go home and I'm like, you know what? This shit probably happened before me. I can't hold her accountable for that shit because, you know, who am I to judge?
Right.
Yeah.
So I go to her. I go, listen, I've been hearing some shit about you, but if it's in the past, it's in the past. You with me now. I don't care about that. I like you. I love you.
I would have said that.
And I said that. So listen, I'm trying to be the bigger person because if I fuck with you, I fuck with you though. Like I can't hide my feelings. Like it's gonna come out regardless. So she like, no, I never did that shit. All right, cool. 2 days passed. Me and my best friend Brandon, we walking with her, and we just had the conversation. And these 2 Mexican dudes walked past. Never seen these niggas a day in my life. Turned around, I was like, look, that's Amanda, the little flipper chick. The guy turned around. I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Finna fight them dudes because, and she like looking, and I'm like, damn, you lying about the shit? All you had to do was tell me that you let some niggas jade you, and we would have been good. But you want to lie to me to make yourself look good. So
Yeah, she
like,
was worried about you judging
you
her. You
liked her,
gave her the
nigga.
opportunity. Yeah, you gave her the opportunity.
But if you
Like,
would have just
look.
been like,
Yeah.
she just would have been like, yeah, you know, one time these 5 niggas ran through me. I'd have been like, who that? But I've been like, damn, like I fuck with you, like I like you, like if you done with doing that shit, like as long as you got it out of you, shit. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I just don't want no flippers. That's
Yeah.
it. I want to go through that shit. Shit like that.
I ain't never
That,
went
like,
there.
running into niggas
Yeah.
talking
Hey,
behind,
hey,
whispering, chuckling and shit. Yeah.
Not the flipperati.
Yo, when them niggas, the crazy thing is, these was like people who I played sports with and shit, so they weren't real cool, but they was cool. Like, they talking about my girl, like, not like on some, bro, like, sympathetic. They like, yeah, bro, she a fucking jayer, bro. Like, laughing, giggling and shit, having a good-ass powwow in my face about the shit. I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
Cause nigga, we know. This is why we know, nigga. Like that's too easy. We know.
I never been a part of that, so I don't know how. I couldn't fuck one chick. I couldn't be in a room with like 3 dudes fucking one chick.
can't.
So
I
I never
done
even
shit like that.
understood
Niggas
that.
Niggas was on that shit in high school though.
Oh man,
I have got
man.
some, I have got some naked in the room with some other niggas up in there, but like not on no like oh yeah we finna like
Everybody
Jada-
finna
yeah.
go.
oh no, I've had sex with a girl in a room with other people. Like
Yeah.
I've fucked in her butt. Like I've never been.
You
But
fucked
in
in
a
a
All
room,
5 of
other
us,
niggas
and there's
that's
just
fuck-
one chick.
yeah.
Like, all right, next.
I
like,
can't do
like,
that.
I'm not sharing a chick like
I
a
can't even-
PlayStation.
That's the controller, bro.
Bro, pass. I'm next, bro.
I'm not even
My
enjoying.
turn.
At this point, I'm not even enjoying it. I'm
Yeah.
just.
Nah.
It's not fun for me.
I'm next on the sticks.
I'm
Nah.
definitely.
Like, let me know. I'll come back tomorrow. Shit.
Nah,
That's
I done hit a chick by myself, and I knew she was a flip, but not with nobody else around.
No, I've had
I
sex in
wasn't
a room
into
with
that
other
shit.
people around,
Yeah, I never have.
but
That shit's
everybody was like
awkward.
having sex,
Yeah.
not with each other, but like somebody was having sex over here, somebody was sex in here, somebody was having sex over here. I went. I went to this. I went to this mansion party when I was in the West Coast. I went to this mansion party, and my guy had this chick in a jacuzzi, and it was like this walk-in shower, and then these 2 girls took me and my guy in there, and both of them started sucking our dicks, like right next to each other. That's like the closest I've ever been to like.
I was partying.
Oh yeah,
was like the nigga was like Swartz. It's like, yeah.
High five.
Hey, this is a good night. This is a good night.
Hell no. That's funny. Hell no.
Cause people, but see, I understand people do like random shit like that though.
Yeah.
Like people do random shit like that. I mean, of course we have protection and shit like that. So one like niggas wasn't just butt naked like this one like the old times and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's like people move like that, so you can't get mad at a girl if she move like that. You can
Right.
hope that she ain't doing that shit while she's giving you her word that she fucking with you. you
Right.
know?
I mean, I ain't mad at any girl, or not just girl. Anybody can do whatever they want.
Right.
But at the same time, I got the choice to not deal with you.
Oh, of course.
Because of those things.
But I
and,
think-
that doesn't mean I'm judging you.
I
That's
think
just-
that it is, but I think it's okay. What's wrong with judging somebody for something that you wouldn't do?
No, it's not
That's how you
judging. It's
move.
just that it's not comfortable for me.
But
I don't feel comfortable knowing that. Knowing that, I'm not comfortable.
so,
being
but
with
that's what I'm saying. The term judging, what does a judge do? It determines what's right or wrong. But you
I'm
at
not
the end of,
determining what's right or
no.
wrong.
But I'm not saying you determine it because you live your life. You determine what's right or wrong for you.
My life, right?
So again, you're judging, but for your best interest.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, don't take away from the fact that you are deciding that this is something that I wouldn't participate in.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things as a person I wouldn't associate myself with
Yeah.
based off of who I am as a person because we have morals or shit like that.
Right.
So yeah, you're judging, but it's not judging to belittle that person
Right.
or to make yourself
Right,
feel
right,
like you
right,
better.
right,
You
right.
just like, yo, I don't do that. I don't need to be around that type shit
Yeah.
because ain't nothing wrong with judging somebody. It's something wrong where you judging somebody
and
you belittling them
like
and you
that.
attacking them and
Making
shit like
seem
that.
they ain't shit.
But
man.
to have that perspective, but to judge somebody, ain't nothing wrong with that. We
Yeah,
all gonna
yeah.
judge people.
Yeah. And I can't judge somebody for the same shit I'm doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm
You know.
sleazeball.
Or you can't hold
Be a
people
sleazeball.
accountable. You can't hold people accountable and not hold yourself accountable.
Right.
I think
Right.
that's
That's
what
the
comes into
worst.
place. A lot of
That's
people
the
like to do
worst.
shit like that, but don't hold
Mhm.
themselves
Yeah, that's the
accountable.
worst.
Can't be no
And
hypocrite.
then even then, you never know. That was just a time period in their life. People change.
Yeah.
People grow.
I still don't know.
Through whole
might-
phases.
They might be
And some people
Bro.
never come out. And for some people, it's not a phase. Like, it's the way of life.
Bro, sex
Way
is
of
the
life.
ultimate distraction
Yeah.
in certain extents. Like when you're with someone, sex is important, it's valuable. You with a girl, you intimate, when you close with. But a lot of people, we do use sex to distract us from a lot of shit that we got going on in our life. You know, it's Pac said it. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. But then just like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Like sex is a very fun experience. So it's like you will deal with the distraction. How many times you done lost sleep to get some pussy? How many times you done missed out on eating to get some pussy? How many times you done
Drove way out of your way
to get some pussy? That's what I'm saying.
Stayed
I've
up
never
all
been-
night.
Or to even
Stayed
get
up
the
all night
opportunity to get some pussy. So it's like to even be like, I might get some. I'm gonna go ahead and bust this move. I'm
be
gonna go ahead and
100.
hang out with her all day to get some.
I've never skipped a meal to get some pussy. To be
No?
100, never in my life.
I ain't never skipped a meal.
Nah.
There's some other things I've
I'll
done.
skip to get some pussy.
I might skip some sleep, but not no meal.
I skipped some sleep and drove around.
Now we all a little bit more
I might have-
headstrong than others.
I might have changed my mind on what I was gonna eat. Like, let me get this quick
Yeah,
snack
we
real
gonna
quick.
get
I
right
ain't
quick,
not
bro.
eat though, cause I'm like, I ain't gonna have no energy to fuck something. Like,
Right, I gotta eat and drink
get a
some
protein
water.
bar or something.
I need to drink some water or some shit.
That's true.
I feel you though. Niggas be like, oh shit. Niggas switched up their whole little, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do this real quick.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this, because this kind of along that lines, and I even thought about this. Even like, because I think you seen that post, because I think you commented on it about you seen that girl, she was going on not blind dates, but dates with people on a dating site. She was tall as hell, but she wasn't letting people know she was tall. And they was coming, and they was like, once they seen how tall she was, they walked away. But to say that, I'm just asking, like, do you think, and even along the lines of finding out certain shit about people, do you think you can meet somebody or find something out about somebody at the wrong time and miss out on something?
Absolutely.
Nah, I'm going.
What you
I'm
mean?
going regardless.
Like nothing gonna stop you from.
Unless it's like some life threatening shit. No.
It really depends on what it is.
Yeah, if it ain't no life threatening shit, I'm going. Like, cause you never know what that person could bring to the table. Like,
Right.
as far as a friend, you know what I'm saying. You never know what they could bring to the table. So I'm going.
It had to be some wild shit.
Yeah, like.
But even so, like the saying, like sometimes people say like, you can meet the love of your life at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could definitely happen.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
because where your mindset is. Like
Mhm.
a lot of we use fear to stop us from engaging in certain things at times, even if we don't know it.
Right.
So that definitely can happen. I mean, that whole thing with the tall girl, niggas. I have a tall friend. Dudes be intimidated by her. I think dudes just are naturally
understand it.
intimidated. Man.
Hey, tall chicks are scary. No
Why?
bullshit. I'm taller than even though
Tall people are
chicks
scary, bro.
nigga.
Like people be scared of tall people.
Yeah,
on
people
some
people
like-
scared of me.
Yeah, so
Shit.
it's like like niggas be intimidated by tall people. I think people are just intimidated by tall people. I think
Really?
when you a man, you got this stigma of how you supposed to be and how you supposed to be towards a woman,
Mhm.
and you can't feel like you're protecting a woman when she's taller than you. But
You
like,
still can.
but
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. They don't be caring.
I had a chick say she was gonna dunk on me, so
I would have
Even
told her
if
to
she
prove
dunk
it.
on you, that
Prove
mean you
it.
can't beat her ass.
Prove it.
I felt some type of
Prove it.
way. I felt some type of way.
It's
Get that shit blocked. Nigga.
physical,
Yeah, I ain't finna let no chick dunk on me.
physical shit like that. Like that's just
I'm gonna
that's
box your big ass
that's
out.
that's only one specific thing to be a man. Like there's so many other ways to prove to be a man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and to prove that you can be a man and be dominant or be whatever you feel
But I
like you
think
need
just
to be.
perception wise, when you come and look at somebody who's taller than you, it gives off an impression and a perception of like
Who gives a fuck
There.
about impression?
a lot of people. A lot of people, bro. A lot of people. We taught too. We taught that too. So, but I know what you mean. Understand, like, can't judge a book by its cover. Because if I'm looking at you, I I don't know how they engage you, so I'm trying to understand you. I'm listening to you before I can make an exception. Most people look at you and they just jump to something. Like just like with us being black men, automatically something. You know what I'm talking? Automatically something. It's just like, hold on, get to know me before you just assume. So it's like them motherfuckers seen that tall. That was a tall ass white girl too, but she wasn't bad.
How tall was she?
That bitch was like 6'3",
I mean, compared to,
6'4".
I don't know. Compared to the dudes that was coming, looked like they were short.
Or they was just really short dudes. Yeah.
But she was tall and she had on heels.
But I
like
know,
when she
but
was
it's
meeting.
female. But females,
That don't make it no better.
but females don't be liking short dudes though. Like,
Yeah,
and females do it to
yeah.
themselves too, because as
Yeah.
much as they want to act like guys is picky, I've met females that won't talk to a dude unless they over 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I done met girls that won't talk to a dude because they don't like the shoes he wears.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah. They be Xing themselves out of some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother.
But you
conversation.
really just could be like walking up on a chick wearing anything either though.
Right.
Like if you know that, you just can't walk up wearing some bullshit.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't do
true.
that.
Might have called me on
Depending
a
on the
bad day.
chick, depending on the chick you going for though. I mean, if you like a chick who wants a certain thing, then yeah. But
you gotta plan it right.
As far as wardrobe or
Short a whip,
shoe,
nigga.
you
Short a
can change
car.
it. You can tell them, yo, wear this, or I would like it if you wore this. If you really get into it and get to know this guy and actually build a relationship, he will do what needs to be done.
But a lot of people-
to please you. And
lot of-
changing clothes is the easiest thing that a man can do. You'd rather go get a nigga that can dress good, but he treat you like shit.
man, I always say this. I probably said on here the 2 times I was here. Perception is reality, bro. People, whatever their perception of you is they probably their reality for the most part. So a lot of the time,
He do that sometimes.
they don't even be knowing what the fuck they want, man. A lot of younger chicks, like I was talking to my mom about dating. I was telling her, and she's like women. At the end of the day, a woman ain't gonna do shit. A woman don't want nobody who can't do shit. One thing valuable for them. At the end of the day, and I think a lot of the times they force that on us just as much as we ask for it. Like for example, she a gold digger if she want our money, but at the end of the day, she want to make sure that she got somebody who can take care of her, which is fair to have. But I think it
depends on how you going about.
But
that.
I think about you have to understand the dynamic of the relationship in order to get that. Like if
Facts.
if I know you, if I'm gonna put it like this, and I always tell most girls this: if a nigga go take care of you, men do what they want to do. If he gonna do it, he gonna do it. He gonna either it's gonna be the right way or the wrong way, but he gonna do it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
If he ain't doing it for you, it might be something that he ain't doing that's respectful towards you, or it's something about you that he not engaged in or care about. He's just using you. Because at the end of the day, we all use people. When we truly value and love somebody, it becomes more in a dynamic to where we don't question those things like, what can you do for me? You just here. Just be here for me. Like, just be here, make sure I'm good, and I love you forever. Most of the time, we like, oh, that's why you get questions like, where you work at? It's like, why does it matter where I work at?
I don't get questions like that.
No? I hate dating, man. It's like a job interview, bro. Like, I was like, this shit, like it's like a whole fucking job interview.
I don't see a problem with feeling like you want somebody with money, but it's a way to go about it. Like if you asking me to buy you materialistic things, to me you're a gold digger.
Yeah.
But if you asking me to know how much I make and if I got my own place and what bills I have, what kind of car I got, that's you finding out about me financially and what I can provide. Yeah.
That's
but if you asking me to buy you purses and jewelry and shit, no, you a gold digger.
If you coming out talking about pay my bills, and you gotta pay my bills to fuck with me.
No.
They already know what I'm on.
Like I got my own bills.
It's how you
If
go about
really,
it, though. You know what I'm saying?
It is how I go about it because, again, if a chick came up to me and was like, you got to pay my bills to fuck with me, I'd be like, yeah, I'm looking to
good.
do that. But I see why some women do it because some women got kids, some women got shit they going through where it's like, if you need my time, this shit got to be covered even for me to even have the time to do this. Because it's like my mom would tell me like when she would go on a date, like her date would have to buy me some food. It's like, you want to take me out to eat? I got a son, he got to eat too. You can't meet my son, but the nigga still got to eat. You can take me out, make sure you buy me something.
That's fair though.
That's what I'm saying. Now if I'm talking to, damn, I got you. What do you like to eat? What the little nigga want? Like, you know,
chicken nuggets.
you take chicken nuggets. What do you want? So it's like, but I think you're right too. When you get somebody and they wanting shit that don't matter,
That don't
material
mean
shit,
shit.
it kind of just throw you off. Because I do think that and I said it earlier, like we taught to conquer women. Like women need to be nurtured just as much as we need to be nurtured. But it's like we go about the wrong way of trying to achieve that. We don't get to know people before we do that. We want to do that, and then we want to get to know them. That's why we end up fucking with somebody that we shouldn't be fucking with. Like that's why you get an abusive relationship, because you see what that person has value for you, and then this person can take care of you. So now it's like he got the upper hand. Then when you get to know this person, you realize I don't relate with shit this person got going on, but now I need this motherfucker because they take care of me.
Exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. People don't get vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are more worried about materialistic things and stability, and then they get into the vulnerability stuff. Like, how does this person treat me? How do they talk to me? And shit like that.
They worried about a certain image.
Before actually, like, okay, who is this person?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You already in it.
Yeah, and you stuck.
It's some toxic shit.
And you giving excuses and shit. No, girl, it's fine. He be beat my ass, but I got a new car,
stuff,
right? I'm leasing a new 2019. Or because niggas be going through abusive relationships too, man. These women be putting niggas through shit. And be like, what the fuck? Like, if I go about it this way, I can go to jail, or I could be considered a bad guy. So it's like that shit work both ways, man.
And it's not even physically with women.
Yeah.
Women really, I seen this post.
Women are mentally.
Yes, I seen this post that said that we always talking about domestic violence on a physical level, but there is a mental level to domestic violence, and women are strong in. They strong and they good at that because physically they can't typically dominate us, so they have to do it mentally.
When I say
verbally,
you gonna put that shit on the fruit?
Huh?
He said you was gonna put it in the fruit.
Too. That shit probably a pop.
Pop.
Put it in the cup with the fruit.
I'm gonna be fucked up.
The little jungle juice.
John gonna have to drive.
A little jungle juice.
Hey, you know, I'm getting 100 on the highway.
Yeah.
No, but I mean that's what it is. Like domestic violence ain't just physical; it's mental and verbally too.
Well, they say women are for Venus, men are for Mars. Venus is supposed to be more of an emotional planet. So women, their pros, like their strengths, are to be able to be emotional and vocally powerful. Yeah. So that's why women can manipulate you in different ways. Men are more physical. That's why we have physically handle something before we can mentally handle something. So
yeah, have you heard? I heard about this. Charlamagne been talking about a lot. The divine femininity.
Yeah, I've been hearing him talk about that. I've been hearing him talk about
something masculine that is in all of us. Like we all got our masculine and feminine traits.
Oh man,
that's what he talked about. Like the feminine is more emotional and mental, and the man is more physical.
Yeah, but why do you want to date though? That's why I always get people, and that's why I personally took a step back, because like I'm not saying asking you personally, but I think a lot of us when we're young we date for the wrong reasons. Like we feel like we need to put people in certain situations because we feel obligated. Like I personally, like you're like me personally, like just because you got a kid with somebody don't mean you should have to be with them. Just because someone,
I just said that on one of my videos.
Like,
I just posted.
Why do you feel like? Because put it at this point. Why have somebody in your life that's bringing no value to you? And especially you having a kid, this person could be making it worse than better.
Right.
You know, just because, like, we always say this shit about how a home should be, how people should be raised. One person that I don't know if y'all been following Dwayne Wade and just how he been going about.
I've been seeing.
However you feel about what he going through with his son, you watch him as a man and you can tell that he understands his purpose and how to be a father. It don't pertain to however he views his son's sexuality. His job as a father is to educate himself and help his son put himself in the best position in order to succeed. I think as a lot of times we don't think about that when it comes to dealing with people. We think about ourselves and what we need to achieve and what's owed to us. Like we'll date somebody and be like, because I did this for you, you have to reciprocate this back. But no, I didn't offer it. Most of the time we don't. Most of the time we offer shit because we like you. We'll do it because we like you. Don't do it because you like somebody. Do it because you want to.
Right.
You will like somebody eventually. Like that connection will come once you understand and know somebody. You know. So.
I don't want nobody to do nothing for me if they not.
That's what I'm
if
saying.
They don't want to.
Yeah.
You just, you know what I'm saying?
I only look for what I'll offer, and that's just a good time.
And then when they do it,
That's
they
all I look
complaining
for.
and shit.
Right.
When you ask them
That's
and
what
they
I'm
don't want
saying.
to be like, shut then don't do the shit, man.
Like if I show you something different, I'm gonna expect you to show me something different after a while. Like,
Like, don't do something
Yeah,
for me and
yeah.
complain the whole time. I don't do that. I'm good. I do it myself.
yeah, Get that
Or
shit
get
done
somebody
myself,
else to do it. Don't worry about it.
I just do it. Yeah, like I just go do it myself.
Don't even
I just go by
trip.
myself. Yeah, I just go by myself. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Whatever the case, man.
You know what it is about that Dwayne Wade thing, and not even like just even outside of the sexuality thing. This is something that I've been thinking about for the past few weeks. It's not even about the sexuality thing. It's just about supporting your child
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and actually being behind them about however they feel like lifestyle wise or professionally or whatever they want to do. You know, a lot of parents, I guess speaking more specifically in the black community because I'm black, I only know black people. So, but
You ain't know
that-
black people?
You got a problem with black people?
but no, but that, you know, parents push stuff on you out of their own fears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just want you to survive. But they got this old mentality about the way life is, and life goes on, life evolves, life changes. You got to be able to recognize where society is today and be able to understand, like, okay, this is what my son wants to do. This is acceptable, and this can be, you know, something can come out of this good, and he'll be good and all right, and he'll actually live.
Yeah. And it's just like your labels and stuff like that. I think that, you know, even because every community has that, whether it's black or white or nothing. I think that the black community, we're more harsh on each other, and it's a generation thing. Like, we still got to remember, like, my mom was a part of, you know, the protests here, you know, racism that was here.
Right.
Like, even though we always put race into it, but, you know, being in America, a lot of black people before us lived to survive. I think we get into that
that's what I'm
point to
saying.
where
That's what I was just saying.
we ain't surviving no more.
Exactly.
We just trying to live our life. And our parents are getting smarter now in terms of that. I think that the fact that you put so much consideration into your child's sexuality is not shouldn't be a big thing, because kids always thinking they some shit. Not to say like this is not something he's really considering.
Right.
He's still young, because he could get older and be like, yo, I don't want to identify as a woman, but I'm still gay, and be okay. I think that we be so
he gay?
quick. So he's gay. So he is gay,
okay.
and I guess he's
I know he
sure
does.
he's trying to
He does.
go. He's
dress
trying to
kinda
identify as a
feminine.
woman.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, we have all these labels that we feel like people should give us. You know, at one certain extent, why, if we know he a man, if we know he a male, why should I have to identify him as a man, as a female, to make him happy? It ain't like I'm doing it maliciously.
Right.
It's just like, yo, I'm used to you being a dude. I'm sorry that it's hard for me to comprehend, but then at the same time, I'm not finna bash dude because he feel like he's a woman.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. I think the problem with black people is we take it, and instead of being like, that's not normal, be careful, you're going to get backlash, people will judge you, but at the end of the day, stay true to yourself. We want to talk about how you were sinful, you going against the natural order, you ain't a real man, and start attacking people, because we don't know what the fuck is going on. Most of the time we judge people. Most of the time black people judge people. We don't even know what the fuck going on. We're such an instinct race because our intuition is so good as people. We come with a whole fucking scenario in the head. Like, you can be like, you about to have a baby. Nigga, I done already came up with the scenario of you having a baby before even knowing the facts of anything.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? You know what's funny about that thing is that I only saw like quotes, not even heard anything. And he refers to him
calling her
as his
she.
son,
Yeah.
but he still says she.
Even the way that he identified it, you can tell
Yeah.
that he like, this my son, but
But
he
I
wants
call
to be a
she a-
girl,
yeah.
so she. So even in the manner of how you speak about it, it's like, at the end of the day, should this be a bigger deal? Like, since your son, do you want your son to be questioning his sexuality at this age? You want your son? No, you want him to be.
How old is he? 'Cause I don't even know. How
Like-
old
Like 11 or 12.
11,
or some
12.
shit like that.
Do you want your son to
Young.
be going through that, or do you want your son to be going through what you was going through? A young man wanting to probably learn how to play basketball, doing what, not worrying about his sexuality and how to identify himself in the world. So that shit just get a little bit more personal, and we just feel like our opinions matter in that sense. I don't know, man. I don't judge nobody, man. All these people that be trying to bully gay people, I've never seen a gay person get their ass whooped in a one-on-one fight.
Never.
So-
I've never seen it either. Ever.
The niggas want to act like they tough.
No, I know gay dudes.
I know gay.
Throwing them
You
hands.
never see a gay dude just like get his ass beat. Unless
Videos
about
I
another
done
gay
seen on
dude.
Facebook.
Right? The only time I seen that shit was in like movies.
Right.
Like, this is why I'm gay, because I got bullied. Not in real life. I've seen them niggas.
No.
Yeah. But see, that comes from somebody who's been through a lot of shit. Imagine you going through a life where you can't be who you are because you like same sex. So everyone judging you. So you got a lot of pent up shit that you ain't been able to get off. You know? And then this shit be going on for 15, 16 years. And then this one fucking person who don't know you fucking with you about some shit that you've been dealing with your whole life, and you spaz out on their ass. Like,
Screws loose.
Right.
I seen that video of that boy in school. There was a little boy. One of the little boys was gay.
In the classroom.
Beat,
Yeah.
he started
I seen that.
beating his ass.
I'm not trying to fight no one with female anger or that identifies with female anger. Because women
strength.
are dog. They passionate as fuck. So when they mad, if a woman's like that shit, they trying to fuck your ass up, bro.
Yeah.
70% of women go to prison because of murder. Passionate crimes of passion. Like, yeah. Fuck no, I'm good. Don't be I'm not it. Be
Right.
over you can do that over there. Have a good time, man.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with gay people. Just don't hit on me. That's all. Hit on me.
Man, my roommate was gay in Arizona. I had a gay roommate. And I used to hang out, like, I've been to gay bars, gay clubs. It can be a little bit, like, uncomfortable.
It can be too much.
It can be too
Be
much. Because it's just like, yo, but as long as somebody being respectful for you, because we do the same shit to women.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it took me to being in that atmosphere to realize how I approach women. Because normally we approach women, nigga try to grab her hand, grab her ass. Somebody do it to you
You like, what the fuck?
what the fuck, nigga?
Yeah.
So it's like, I can only imagine how.
Women do that shit too.
Yeah, women
Yeah.
do be doing that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Aggressive women out there.
Yeah, it is.
But I think that just
It
depends on the
definitely
person.
is.
I think until you put in an uncomfortable situation, it depends on the person. Because if a woman doing it to us, at the end of the day, it's still a woman.
Right.
But if it's a whole nigga, you like, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
No, man. No.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's why I gotta let the woman invite me into her space.
Yeah, that's how I'm the same way too, man. Let me be in your world. Let me come see what you about, man. And a lot of people be in denial about shit, man. I'm trying to get back into do comedy, so I'm working on this joke. So it's like I just been playing with the premises. Like black women need to cut gay men some slack because y'all boyfriends putting them through the same thing they putting y'all through. Because, you know, it's like we can sit here and act like ain't people on the DL because there's niggas out here who got whole boyfriends while they got girlfriends. And them
Sick.
dudes going through the same hurt. So it's just like hurt people. I think it's just more uncomfortable when you're not common, when you're not used to being in that environment. Because when I first started hanging out with gay people, I used to be mad uncomfortable. And then like the first time I went to like a gay bar, this gay dude bought me a drink. And like I wasn't finna be like, fuck you, I ain't gay. Because I came into a gay bar because my friend is gay. And it's just like I'm not finna fuck the night up because this is vibe, this is scene. And if he my friend, I'm not gonna judge him for who he is.
I sat in the corner.
And you sat in the corner?
I just sat in the corner.
Yeah, this dude bought me a margarita. He flirted with me. I was like, nah, I'm
Yeah,
not
somebody
gay.
bought me a drink, but I just sat in the corner. I was like, I'm not even with that. She's like, I could tell, but you just look uncomfortable. I was like, yeah, you still flirting with me, but it's cool. Like,
Because some of them don't care because, and one thing I learned this too, a lot of niggas be like my one thing that my friend put me on was niggas be gay. Like he'd walk in and dude come in. Like I've seen dude with bitches. He be like, dude gay. How you know? He be like, by the end of the night, he hanging out with him, about to hook up. I'm like, whoa, how the fuck? He be like, niggas be like low key be disguising that shit. So it's like I see why people be that aggressive. With me, I'll be like, yo, I don't swing that way. Appreciate you thinking that I'm attractive, but I don't. That's not.
Right.
That's not my type of thing. I ain't gonna be rude to you because why would I be rude to somebody? Because if I was doing it to a girl, I'd be mad if she was fucking rude to me. If I'm just trying to get to know you, that's all it be at the end of the day. But I can see why somebody would be uncomfortable. There's been some times where I've been uncomfortable. I went to a gay bar one time, and it was my friends. This gay dude, this dude come up. He's like, I'm not gay. I'm just coming hanging out. It's like, first of all, why do we care? Like, nigga, we all like, don't nobody care. And then he hanging out with us. Couple later on, he like, I'm not gay, but when I get drunk, I kiss men. I was like, but you gay. And he's like, no, it ain't like that. I was like,
that shit funny.
I was like, yo.
That's that tank shit with Tank saying, if you fuck one, no, you're not.
I'm like, wait, but you're doing the activity that makes you gay. Nah, man, it's just when I get drunk, I just get real friendly. I was like, but then you're gay, bro.
That nigga, yeah, for the.
I ain't gay, but you know.
I ain't gay, but I'll suck some. It was like, whoa. Look, man,
That's pretty much what dude was saying. Yeah. Like, hey, game, if you want to put it right here.
Hey, but the crazy thing about that is, if you gay, then just claim it. The problem with you is, you got to be confident in what you are.
Right.
Like
maybe he don't really know. Maybe he is confused.
He probably only gay when he drunk.
Yeah,
maybe
like he's just confused.
But then if you getting drunk all the time, then you gay. You a gayaholic.
Right.
Gay on the
If you know you
weekend.
get gay when you drunk and you don't want to be gay, you won't get drunk no more.
Right. I ain't never.
So clearly you know
yeah.
what's finna come with this. So you
right.
just like, fuck it.
Like,
Girls be doing that shit too. Be kissing
Girls
each other
do.
and shit like
They
that.
be
I ain't gay, I just
strong
kiss
with
girls.
that.
I mean, you might be bi. It's okay. But I don't know. I know other
gotta be
people
careful of that,
identify
too.
with sexuality in different ways. I think that it's all honestly a preference.
If that's what you own, then that's
That's what you own.
shit.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if we're not reproducing, we using sex to
Right.
either as a pleasure or to escape
Mhm.
or to attract. So it's not like we using it to any valuable
Right.
thing besides procreating. You know, so if you like what you like, you like what you like. It's some people that like animals.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit over here.
It ain't even just that.
That shit
I done
wild.
seen. I forgot what show that was. It was a nigga. He used to fuck cars.
in a muffler, bro?
It's like
It had to be
gas tank.
The gas thing all bubbly
like
and shit.
some shit get certain people aroused.
Fucking a gas tank.
Gas tank.
Disgusting,
That's
man. I'm judging.
And it was like, fill up on pump 3.
Some stuff
Just take it to the shop like it ain't working. Well, you got cum. Motherfucking engine. There's sperm in the engine.
You got some
thick
You
white
got sperm
substance.
coming out the exhaust. Sir, have you been fucking your car? What do
You got splooge in your tank, boy.
What kind of car was it?
I can't.
If this nigga was fucking Fords, he's disgusting, bro. He's fucking Chevys and Fords.
He was fucking the Geo Prism.
He's fucking Saturns and shit, bro.
Nigga, step your standards
Nigga
up,
fucking
nigga.
Kias. Fucking $10,000 cars, my nigga. You horrible.
He got rolled down windows.
man.
89 Lincoln Town car, man.
That's disgusting, man.
Yeah, I don't remember. This was a long time ago when I seen it. A long time ago.
That's wild.
Before I even turned 20. This was after high school, but it's probably like 18,
The internet
19
show you some
when I
wild
seen
shit. I
it.
remember I seen a girl fucking a horse.
Man.
I watched that whole thing. I was like, wow.
You watched the whole thing.
I was like,
Like that, where you saw something, you was like,
wow.
gotta watch this. What is
Dog.
going on?
Have you ever seen a horse dick?
I have, bro. I literally.
Dog, how she taking that shit, bro?
I literally was like this. All right, that's enough internet for the day. Click. That's literally like after I'm like, that's enough internet.
remember
for
when I
right
seen-
now. Don't I do that shit? Like, all right, that's enough internet. Click. I'm done.
I wish I was one of those people, man. When I see it, I be able to believe. Like, I remember when 2 Girls in 1 Cup came out, and I seen it the first time.
Oh,
First time I cut it off,
nigga.
but then I went
watched that
back,
shit.
and I was
watched that
like,
shit, though.
Oh, I couldn't watch that.
why that shit look
never
like
saw-
that?
I
It
never
looked like it
saw
was
it.
old shit. Like, it wouldn't look like, oh,
No,
man.
I never saw it. After I heard what they was doing, like, I don't want to watch
I
it.
seen it once
'Cause
when
I'ma
I
have
was
to
at
watch it,
school.
'cause that's
I was
why I'm
like,
one of them
I
people.
seen
Like,
it
if
once
I
and I
watch
was
it,
over.
I gotta watch it all the way through.
Yeah,
I gotta see what happened.
I couldn't, bro.
But you
I was
know,
like, that's enough internet.
that shit common now, though, man. They check your diet.
Because I was watching some. Did you see that video?
Bro, listen, like, it's porn stars who, like, that's their fetish. Like, they like to get shit on. But, like, they will have to check your diet. Like, a girl let you shit on her,
You
and
gotta
she'll
be a
pay you,
vegan.
but she gotta
Like,
watch.
shit.
She just want to see what you eating for, like, a week.
You got to be a vegan.
Yeah. You
Pretty
think a
much.
vegan?
Huh?
You think it's just gotta be a vegan?
I was just pissed bullshit.
Okay. If you would shit on somebody, would you want it to be the shit that you eat as
I
a
wouldn't
vegan?
want to shit on nobody. I don't even want to shit on nobody. Like,
Yeah,
ever.
what gets you to want to shit on
Hot
somebody?
Pocket?
no.
A Cincinnati
You
Hot
ever
Pocket.
heard of that? Cincinnati
I've
Hot
heard of
Pocket?
that before. That's when somebody.
What's
That's
that?
what somebody.
What's
That's when
that?
somebody. That's when somebody fucking in your ass while you shitting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've heard of that before.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it out.
Ooh.
Okay, never mind. I don't want no more.
I'm over
You
here-
can either call it a
Like, that's-
Cincinnati Hot Pocket or
Have y'all
Alabama
ever
Hot
watched,
Pocket.
I ain't gonna never eat a
Um,
hot pocket again.
What's the niggas that do roast me? They got another. They got a show.
You talking about
Yeah.
They got some.
Reds?
They got some other thing where they'll read off names of sex acts, and you can hear a lot of them like Cincinnati Hot Pocket and shit like that.
Bro,
Weird
are
shit
you
Oh,
like
you
that.
talking about the damn internet you scary or internet undefeated?
No, you talking about
No,
it's all deaf. They do
yeah.
some. They do some shit.
I can't remember what it's called.
Kids
But-
names. Kids crazy. Some.
Yeah, I
kids
think it's
call
that.
something. Kids call it the crazy some shit
or,
like that.
Oh, I
this
ain't
what the
never
kids
seen
saying these days.
Yeah,
or
kids
something
saying
like that.
these days.
Some,
Yeah, some
something
shit like
along
that.
line. And they was saying shit like that on Cincinnati Hot Pocket.
That shit is sick,
Rusty
bro.
Trombone.
There's a whole website that shows you like
I
all
can
the
just
guys
imagine,
and
like, I can't even.
Rusty
fam.
Trombone.
Ugh.
You know, ever heard of that? Some
Man.
weird shit out
shit. I
there.
thought Blumpkin was bad. Y'all
What's
know what that
Blumpkin?
is?
No.
When like a chick could give you head while you taking the shit.
That's disgusting.
Like because they
why-
like
I don't even want to be around that person.
I think the fetish is like they like to pleasure you while you doing something that might be like embarrassing.
You're
or
too
some
calm
shit.
about this. Have you done this?
No, I heard it on Horrible Decisions. Y'all ever heard that?
Horrible
Yeah,
Decisions.
I never
Hey,
watched
but
it.
to think about it, that shit relaxing. You ever take like a good shit and you ever come? You ever put those feelings together?
No.
I might be asleep for like an hour, but I wouldn't like want to.
That shit don't
I
sound
wouldn't
as
do 'em
bad
at the
as
same
no
time.
goddamn
I would-
Cincinnati Hot Pocket. That's
I would-
wild.
Yeah, nah.
That sound like some shit that you.
That makes my dick hurt thinking about that for some reason. Like, ugh.
That sound like some disease.
That's
You get some
yeah.
E.
like,
coli
that,
or some
that just
shit
make my.
from
That
that.
just
Yeah, I
make
don't
my
want
dick
That's
to
hurt.
mix this
worse.
shit out. That's disgusting, man. I be having to pick up dog shit because King, I be walking him and I just hate it, man. You ever walk a dog and watch them shit?
It's
Yeah.
so weird.
It is.
They do that shit. It be like he shit one time in front of somebody's house. The person was looking out the window. He was looking at them and shit. Then he
Yeah,
did
nigga.
his feet. Like, come on, nigga, let's go. I'm like, you motherfucker.
He,
Yeah,
wa-
that
he-
was a good one.
He was ready to fight them. That's
Yeah,
why.
You look
Motherfucker watching me.
uncomfortable with
Yeah.
dog shit.
Like their legs in
They
the
do.
No,
break.
did y'all know? Y'all know the way that we shit now is not the proper way to shit. You're
Supposed to like stand up.
supposed to squat.
That's how they do
You're
it
not
right in
supposed to be-
Japan. They do it right like
Yeah.
Japan and shit like that. We
You're
don't
supposed
do
to,
it.
Yeah, 'cause
you're
we don't
supposed to
shit
squat
right.
down, like basically the way dogs
Yeah.
do.
We
Squat
don't shit right.
down and shit. You're not supposed to sit down and shit. It's not.
have our knees
it's
like
not
we
healthy.
squat, like
Yeah,
this,
your
like
hip
have
knees
elbows
supposed to be
on your
up.
knees
Yeah.
and shit
Why?
like that. Cause your colon goes straight down.
Yeah.
The colon is crunched up when you sit like this.
I'm gonna start shitting like that.
It's hard, bro. You gotta stand in the toilet.
No, all you gotta do is get a lower toilet, right?
Yeah.
You be all right. Just get a lower toilet.
Just get a little
Or
hole.
just shit on the floor. But they say that they do that in like they say they do that a lot in other places. Just shit on the floor. Like you go to like certain Asian countries and like they'll just like shit on the floor.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody gonna come clean it up.
And they say if you go over there, like to Asia and China and Tokyo and all that shit, like it's different over there. Like even like the way they look at sex.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a
Like
business.
you can go over there and pay somebody to cuddle with.
Yeah.
Not just pay somebody. There's an establishment.
You see that shit? You see that shit in
you can go
Germany?
to
You see that shit in Germany? They got
to cuddle with somebody.
Yeah.
where it's just like you just pay to
A
go
little
into
sex
like the
hustle.
sex, yeah, it's like a sex house. The bitch pussy just there.
Yeah.
It's just there for you. Just a room full of pussy.
When I was living in Atlanta, I went to a massage parlor one time. It
Clothes
sounded like
and
somebody
shit.
was coming down. When I was living in Atlanta, I
You
was
got
living.
ghosts.
I had went to a massage parlor one time. I didn't know it was like one of those.
It's right here.
Right here. I didn't know it was one of those like sex ones. So I go in there and she like it's $60 for a massage. I call like, yo, how much massage? She's like $60. All right, cool.
Happy
So I come
ending
in
and
there.
shit.
So she giving me a massage. Wasn't really a good one. She massaged my front and she massaged my back. And she started jacking me off. She's like, so what you want, what's next? And I'm like, yo, this shit feel good, but what are you talking about? She like, $100 hand job, $2 suck you up, $3 a fuck. I was like, whoa, I don't even have that. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, I just came in for a massage.
Massage,
She
baby.
like, no. The massage is to get you in. You pay them. I fuck you. I pay. She like this Oriental girl. She like, I pay to fuck you. I'm like, man, I'm be honest with you. One, I wouldn't pay $300 to fuck you. And two, I don't have $300 to pay you.
I was like,
to
but baby,
fuck
this don't,
me.
I'm like, but this don't look good though.
But they good at that shit.
If you had $300, would you have fucked her?
I'm be honest with you, man. I'm be honest with you. When she was stroking my shit at the time, I'm laying butt naked. And her hands were so soft. I'm like, oh. I'm like, man, if I had it, disposable income, I might have.
Like, oh, this is a
But
demo, huh?
I would have tried to talk my way into that shit.
Oh man,
Don't look good though, baby. You sure?
but no, they don't
She
play.
wanna
But
go
they
on.
about.
They got that in
but,
New Orleans too.
But that's their money. But that's their money
what?
shit though. Like that's they like a lot of people don't know this. Like in the Philippines and shit like that, a lot of women go to other countries and be hookers and make money and send it back home and shit like that. So like they are built for sexual relaxation. But that bitch hands felt so good. I was like, yo.
That's how it is.
I
Dog.
thought I
If you
looked
watch
up and then I was like, she was like $100 hand job. I was like, what?
$100
for the
$100.
She
I
had
got
that.
this 40 ball.
She had that eucalyptus. She had that eucalyptus lotion, nigga.
And I had $40. I tipped her $40 and left. I was like, yo, I'm sorry I wasted your time.
That's the huncho
That's
right
how it
there.
is, dog. If you watch some of these shows, like these criminal shows, like especially Law and Order, like Law and Order really be touching on real life shit. Law and Order SUV.
I ain't watched that shit.
It was an episode recently about like that where this girl was working at a massage parlor and she was in there doing sexual acts and sending that money. She was sending that money back home, and she had a little brother that was going to college in California. You know, SUV is in New York. She doing that to do that. So that's real life.
That is real life. And people pay for sex shit. Like, you ever been to a strip club? Like, if you, depending on your
Private
mindset,
dance.
you'll waste some money. I done seen some
Yeah.
strippers where I didn't spend some money on. I done seen strippers where I was like, oh, you trash. Like, just don't do it for me. Shit. Especially if you high. Like, but see, it depends how you go out. Because I done fucking got drunk and fucking smoked. You know, I done pop pills and went out before and shit like that. So when you like don't do ecstasy and then go to a strip club, because
Hot and ready.
you're gonna be hot and ready and you gonna go broke. So
You
it's
ready?
like,
Little Caesars.
they capitalize off that shit though. They
Ready.
understand that. Like, I don't know if anybody ever took ecstasy before, but if you take ecstasy,
Oh, that's why they do that. Like I seen it on movies
Nigga,
where
if
they
you
give
do
it out in
ecstasy-
the club. Yeah.
Like that.
the first time I did it, like if you do it, you gonna get some pussy. Like, it's not it's like you will do whatever it takes to get some pussy. I'm not talking like in no violent nature, but like if you got a couple bucks to spare, you might make it poppin' if you on ecstasy, because that shit literally, like, the touch of someone touching you could just like set you off. You don't ejaculate or nothing like that, but
I don't fuck with pills. So
Yeah.
I'm cool on that.
Good on the pills.
Yeah.
I always try to experience it once just to see how it would. What it
I
would
ain't
do.
gonna lie to you. It's a lot of drugs that I want to try. I ain't gonna say a lot. Pretty much all drugs I do want to try just to see. Just because people be like fiending.
The only drug I wouldn't do is crack.
I was finna say
I
that
wouldn't
one.
do no crack.
Especially,
Don't do meth either.
I was gonna say.
Or no, somebody offered me meth one time. I was scared. I was like,
I'm talking about specifically the ones that people fiend over.
Yeah.
I really want to see, but I'm scared because I don't want to
Hell
get
no.
addicted.
I was like, nah.
But I would want to try it just to see, like, dog, this high can't be that good. It can't be that good where you gonna really. suck a
you
nigga
ever
dick
see somebody
for
do a
it.
line, bro? You ever see somebody do a line?
I seen a nigga do a bump off a key.
oh, nigga, I've done coke.
You see their eye?
That shit is, nigga, the first time I did coke, I said, I see why this shit is addictive.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, I
Like,
see why this shit is addictive.
when you see a nigga sniff a line, bro, their eyes get big. Like, I can see why I
Yeah.
can see why you do that shit.
Dog, at the time when I was
Oh,
in
yeah.
my drinking shit, like when I used to go out with Aaron and shit, when I was telling you, came out with us during that time, I wanted to do it because there was one dude that they was kicking it with, and he would do it. Like, he would be drunk as hell, and as soon as he do that,
Good, bro. I'm telling you,
reset.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you could be sitting,
Brand new man.
You could be sitting down drinking and be about to pass out. All right, yo, where we at?
You ready?
Brand
All right,
new man.
The problem
All
is you
good.
got to keep on doing it. It's only a 15 to 20 minute high.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why it becomes, because you have
That's how
to
I get addicted.
snort it and do it and do it
'Cause you can-
consistently.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't reliable on it.
I've done it a few times, like going out because it's like we finna be out drinking it, like partying and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like some people can do it and just sit in the house all day, just
Nah.
drink. But you won't get fucked up if you do it though. Like you can be drink and you'll be buzzed, but you won't get high. Just like you can do Adderall and drink and you won't get drunk. You won't have like a bad hangover or you won't get sleepy.
Adderall.
Yeah.
I don't think Adderall is dangerous, is it?
Adderall is pretty much just like
It's
it's
It's a
kind of like
Xanax,
Coke,
right?
but it's capitalized. Like they use Adderall, they used it to monetize behavior. So like when you have hyper behavior, you would take Adderall to calm you down, typically. But if you take it when you drunk, it will pretty much have that same symptom, but you won't get super fucked up.
Or you won't get like the way you was sober, you would just get.
Yeah, no, you won't get
If you do
slapped
it drunk,
you'll
but if
be
you get
like-
drunk, you just go back to normal.
it make you focus.
it just make you
Yeah.
focus. It's
I know
cocaine.
that's what Machine Gun
It's
Kelly
cocaine,
said
but
he
it's
did.
condensed because cocaine it takes your adrenaline. I've said the word wrong, but it
Adrenaline.
amplifies it. So you're like you're like boom, 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 boom. What? Adderall does that, but it takes that and it puts it towards one thing. So like a lot of kids do it to
Yeah.
do like work and shit like
Yeah.
that. Because if
Yeah,
you,
in college,
I used to
know
do it when I
my
sold
exes and
cars.
shit.
My
So-
ex used to do that shit when she was studying.
yeah, when I used to sell
Yeah.
cars, I would do it. I'll pop an Adderall, like I'll go out party, hit a couple lines, do some Adderall, and I'll fucking kill it that day because I'll be so focused on selling cars. Like whoever I'm talking to is it's point blank mission.
Oh, you buying the car today,
Yeah, you
nigga?
getting some shit. You
Yeah.
living out here with something.
Yeah, I know. I
you
remember
getting this
when,
Kia, nigga?
when Machine Gun Kelly did that diss to Eminem. That's what he said after he.
All you gotta
He
really
did,
do
he
is
popped
try
that
shrooms.
and just went in there.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I just
Yeah, I've done shrooms before. That's probably the
I'm scared
greatest
of that, man.
experience.
I heard
Scared
some
of
bad
that shit.
stories, man.
I just want to
People
do
doing some
shrooms
crazy
and
shit off
DMT, and
shrooms.
I'm done.
Bro,
That's all I wanna do.
but it does.
I heard a nigga jumped in the lake in the middle of the wintertime.
No, you gotta be in a controlled environment though.
You gotta be in a controlled environment and your mindset
Yeah,
gotta be
that's
right.
what he said. He was on the boat. And he just jumped off the boat.
Yeah,
into
so
the
you can't
lake.
be on a boat. You gotta be in the crib.
Or I don't know if it was the lake. It might have been the river, whatever the little downtown river is.
Nah, when I was on
in the house.
shrooms, I didn't have nothing that bad. I remember I called this girl devil for 5 minutes at an open mic.
Devil.
Cause man, it looked like she was plotting, bro. It was just man, she just looked like she was plotting. I was high. I've done shrooms like 3 times. One time I did it, I was with these 2 white girls at Daytona, and this dude was trying to talk to one of the girls, but he kept on talking to me. Cause he probably thought that was like my girl or something, but I was like really fucked up on shrooms. So it just looked like this big ass boulder monster was talking to me. Like, hey man,
That's
I'm like,
tight.
yo, like you fucking up my high right now. Like just go talk to her type shit. All you do is just take you to different phases because it's a poison, but it's a hallucinogen. So it's just like it's kind of like you smoke weed. If you smoke weed, you will like shrooms. It takes that and it takes it to another level. That's all it does.
If I
And
do that shit, I had to be in the house.
no, make sure you're in the crib.
Yeah,
Don't go out in public. I did when I was out in public, but I like to do drugs and put myself in the worst predicament and see how I can handle it. So
you a wild boy.
yeah, I used to be. Like I did
That's, how you
violently.
that's why you get good stories, like as how he's been telling.
Yo, I'm random, bro. I'm
put
random.
yourself in
Like,
fucked up predicaments. You got good stories.
I could do that shit sober, but I don't know drugs. So you can tell me some random shit sober.
I'm like one of those people. I've always been the type of person that just put myself in I'll just do shit just to see what will come of it, whether it's good or bad. Like I've always been like optimistic like that. So like I just moved back like a couple months ago, but I've been traveling for like 8 years. So I lived in Florida, New York, Arizona, Atlanta, and shit like that. So like I've been in situations where it's just like, why am I doing here? But I've been in other situations.
That's
where
how you
it's
get
like-
good
You
stories.
just did it, you did it for the reference.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
why.
much.
That's how I
That's
call
And I
it.
used to get
Do
bad
it for the
stigma about
reference.
drugs, but it used to be like, why is drugs so bad? Like people, everybody a fiend. Why they fiending? And like when I tried coke, I was like, I see why people get addicted, but I can never get addicted to it because it's just an annoying drug to do. After a while, your nose get all stuffed up. You don't
Always
eat.
sniffing.
Like you don't
and shit.
like you don't eat shit. Like you do coke, you ain't gonna eat shit for a whole fucking day.
You-
like you ain't gonna have no
You
appetite.
feel full. You
You
good.
know, so it's certain shit. Like I've done ecstasy. I remember doing ecstasy and just feeling like I don't want to feel like this unless I'm with a woman, like for sure. Because I did it, and luckily this girl put up on me who was supposed to meet up. And like when I'm talking about I was horny, like nigga, I was telling my cousin like, yo, I'm gonna pay for some pussy if it get down to it. Cause it was like the pill was that strong. Like I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. Like we sitting at the bar. We sitting at the bar, but I think this is. But I wasn't living here. I just moved to Arizona, so I really ain't know nobody like that. Like if I was in a place where I had hoes, I'd probably be hitting them up. But like it was like I knew this one chick we was fucking with, and luckily she pulled up on me when she got off of work. But it's like way this shit feel right now, like I'm gonna have to have sex with somebody. Like I'm at the bar trying to solidify something. If this don't work out, push comes up, I'm gonna try going on one of the little websites. But it's like it didn't come to that shit. But when you do certain drugs, I can see why I had that effect on and shit like that. So
if I try that shit, I already gotta have something set up.
make sure you got something set up. Make sure she take it too, because
right.
because
might as well
I
take
fucked
that
this
shit
girl for
together.
2 hours.
Damn.
I'm like, fuck. Like, she like, I'm tired. I'm like, I'm tired too, but I couldn't come.
Throbbing right now.
Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I hate that shit. When you can't bust, bro, that's the worst shit ever.
Bro, you
dog.
irritated. You like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
I'm like, yo, fuck it. Like, just get, like,
Like,
fuck
damn.
it. They're like,
I'm
you
under-
sure?
I feel
I'm
like-
like, yeah. Like, but you
I'm
didn't?
underperforming.
Fuck it, yo.
But
Fuck
imagine
it.
doing it. Imagine not being able to because of the drug. Like, it wasn't like me per se. It was just like, literally, you don't. So it's just like,
Yeah, so you feel good,
I,
but
mean,
you feel
I
bad.
don't, I don't
Yeah,
need that then,
nah,
because
I don't want it.
I done had that feeling off of liquor.
Yep.
I was
yep.
just going, and I was like, yeah, ain't nothing
Whiskey
Ain't
happening.
gonna work.
And then after a while, I just get uninterested, and all of a sudden, hard gone, shrivel up.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm done. Got no more in me. Sorry.
Take me out the game.
Hope you got
coach.
yours.
Pull you
Oh
out.
God.
Just
Well,
say
all right.
something.
Well, once again, I think Richard Dickerson, Rich Dick,
What was that
Dick
nigga
2
name?
times,
Dick Square.
Double Dick Square, for joining us again. But we're gonna continue on with this. Which mic is it? So I'll moving along to the next topic. I'm gonna talk about essentials. So, fellas, what are your essentials?
Essentials, as in.
As far as
Essentials. You know what essential is? The things that you need, that you always have.
As far as hygiene wise or just living wise?
It's just lifestyle. Period.
Lifestyle.
It could be hygiene as far as whatever moisturizer you use, and it could be carrying chargers on you or carrying
I gotta have a shea
Having a-
butter.
shea butter.
Natural 100% shea butter. I need it at all times for
I
my
feel
face.
you on that. I'm on that now.
Gotta have it. Gotta have that. Needs to smell good. Gotta have it smell good on deck. And there's some other shit I got too, but I can't think of it right now. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
yeah,
Drop y'all shit.
I gotta have a cocoa butter lotion.
Cocoa butter lotion.
Cocoa butter lotion.
Yeah, gotta have that.
Ultimate nigga treat.
And then
Ultimate.
Ultimate
Hey,
nigga
man,
tree
I
right
got
there.
dry skin, boy.
I feel you. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I gotta try that shea butter though. I haven't tried it.
You know,
Gotta try
that shit annoying.
Hmm?
It's annoying.
Really?
'Cause it's
Why?
so thick.
Yeah. I try it. Cause my skin is either, well, at least with my face anyway. It's like it's either gonna be dry, or it's gonna be oily. Or,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I find myself kind of like,
Even with the cocoa butter lotion?
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Try the shea butter then.
Yeah.
Or try natural cocoa butter.
yeah.
Go to Birdsong,
Mhm.
where I go to get my shit from. Go up there. He'll hook you up.
Cause I tried, what was it, the Shea Moisture, like that, was it like the Virgin, 100%.
You probably probably don't use
that,
no
that
lotion.
didn't work.
That lotion?
like,
Yeah.
it
I
dried
had
up.
that.
No, it was like in the jar, like the,
Oh.
I think it was, I forget the exact name of it, but it was like, it was in
I
a
was gonna
jar.
say the lotion is too oily.
Yeah.
I had that. I was like, this shit is too oily.
Yeah, you probably
I
can't
don't
use no
like
lotions on your
this.
face. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it works, but it's like, as my shit don't be dry, but it kind of get a little bit oily. But it's like, I'd rather have that than my fucking face flaking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. But as
Then
far
at least in the wintertime, that shit really soak up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But as far as essentials, I gotta have a good soap, like that Dr. Bronner's.
Yeah, Dr. Bronner's. Yeah, the
Yeah,
peppermint
that
shit.
peppermint,
Yeah, the peppermint
that's
shit.
the one right there.
Burners. That sounds
Yeah.
like some official shit. I ain't never heard
It's
of that.
official, bro. It's
Got
official.
the lip balm right here.
Okay,
Just got it from Target. Got it yesterday.
Target.
Shout out to Target.
You said that shit
Dr.
hard.
Bronner. You know what I'm saying? Might be able to get a sponsorship. But anyway, Yeah, you gotta in this. You gotta have something to put on
Yeah,
your
need
lips,
some chapstick because you can't have that Dwight around your
You know what I'm
lips.
saying?
You can't have that
You
shit.
can't have a what?
Can't have Dwight around your lips. They will hit your ass.
The white around your lip.
I'm there to put
For
some
real
chapstick
though,
on right
you can't
now.
be smiling, cracking, and bleeding.
Licking the shit out my lips.
Oh, what the?
That's crazy though. Every time somebody bitches something about lips,
Yeah.
like even whether it's good or bad, you be like, "That
Yeah.
girl,
My wife like,
And everybody, whenever somebody get ribbed or something, like, yeah, your crusty lip ass, this nigga be like. I remember them days, fool. I stay with this. Like right now, at this moment, I probably got 5. No, I got at least 6 or 7 chapsticks. Like I can't play with that. My lips, they too big to be out here crusty, man. Can't be out here looking like that. Look at John. He applying right now.
I feel like it applies, so I couldn't let it fly.
Yeah. And you know, the other essentials like, you know, said smell goods. Gotta smell good. Even if I'm not leaving the house. Mints. I gotta have good smelling breath.
I'll call you back, man.
Staying on the phone.
We shooting podcasts, nigga. I'll call you back.
Thought he was talking to you.
You talking to me?
Yeah, put this position it like right at your chin.
Okay.
So where you? Yeah, so it's picking up. Yeah, right there. That's good.
Essentials. Shit. When I think of essentials, I just think about. I don't even think about like food or nothing like that.
You lying, bro. You lying.
Yeah, on what?
Lying.
Surprisingly.
I mean, like,
You lying. You have a snacks tattoo. You are lying.
I don't know. When you say essentials, I think about shit that other shit. Not.
So you don't have a specific.
I mean, that's a given. Like that's. I guess why that's why I say it like.
You don't
that.
have a specific like drink or a specific
Well,
snack that you gotta have
say-
on deck at all times.
like alcoholic drink or like a
Any
like
drink.
juice.
Any
or-
drink that you gotta have on deck all the time, like that you never gonna come by the spot, and that's you gonna be out of that. Like there's an endless supply of that.
No, because I mean, as far as food, I switch it up. You know what I'm saying? But Chick-fil-A is damn near an essential at this point. How many times when it came over here and had Chick-fil-A?
Every time. You know how many times? Every time.
I need this
Chick-fil-A.
sponsorship.
Yeah, I love Chick-fil-A though. I wouldn't say it's an essential though. I love it, but it's like I don't. You know. Let's see. Comfortable clothes, I guess. I like. But, yeah, comfortable clothes. I like dry fit. I like to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If I could get to the point where I ain't never have to work again, I just wear shit like this every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sweats. You know what I'm saying? Shit
I
like
ain't
that.
mad at
Hoodies,
that.
sweatshirts. That'd be my attire every day. So comfortable clothes, that would be an essential. I don't really care. I'm not into like, you know, expensive clothes and shit. I just like to be fresh, and I'll be fresh in this. You know what I'm saying? Some running shoes, some
Yeah.
comfortable socks. Well, okay, essentials. You talking about, you know what I'm saying? Comfortable undergarments, socks, underwear, shit like that.
Yeah,
Gotta
need
have
something
that.
comfortable.
Yeah,
Sure.
hell yeah. Definitely.
Free balling gets old.
Free ball. Who do that?
I
Free
do.
balling. Sick ass.
Right.
Not in public. I just don't walk. Just go out. Like, fuck it.
Guess what's under these slacks, baby?
I guess
Not a goddamn thing.
not a motherfucking thing.
all type of rashes and shit going on.
I wasn't free balling no jeans.
I couldn't even imagine. In them jeans, fool?
And some shorts, I do that shit though. Like some gym shorts, quick. I don't care. Fresh out the
mean-
shower, nigga.
I only do that when I'm finna have company.
That too. that too.
I
That
throw them
too.
pajama pants, them thin pajama pants on. Throw them basketball shorts on.
After you through the thin shorts on.
Call me Free Ball McCall.
Freesky McGee.
But I don't know, man. Y'all essentials. Y'all got some more essentials?
You know my essentials. Gotta have a brush.
Oh yeah,
At least one. Most of the time I'm gonna have two. I gotta have at least one brush.
Yeah.
I got more than one brush for sure. I think I got like 10 brushes.
God damn, let me hold one, brother.
I don't know how I could forget this essential music. I need my music.
Oh yeah.
I don't need no TV. If TV stopped, like in all, no Netflix, no Hulu, no cable, no news.
I just need
none of that.
YouTube.
All I don't even need. Well, that's like music to me. But if like we couldn't watch nothing else, all we had was music, I could live with that.
I could live without music.
I mean, I could.
Leave me a book.
I listen to music all day, every day. I be at work because we can use our phones for like the radio and shit.
Oh yeah.
All day, every day. Every job I done had was like that, except for like when I was working with you and shit.
Yeah,
They killed that
killed
shit.
that shit.
When I got there, I was like, oh, this is shit. But my other two jobs I had, we could always have our music. So it's like I listen to that shit all day, every day.
Yeah.
And now I listen to a lot of podcasts. So it's like, if I could listen to shit. So Spotify would be one of my essentials.
Spotify. That's
Yeah.
good. Spotify's king to me, so yeah, I can understand that.
Mm-hmm. I love listening and shit. Definitely music would be one of my essentials.
That's a good one. I got that one.
Hell
But
yeah.
you know me, my first essentials is wavy. Gotta have a wavy essentials.
Yeah.
Gotta have a brush. Gotta have a dewy.
Yeah.
Gotta be ragged up. That's first. I done got on the Shea Moisture tip too now.
Yeah. 100% shea butter.
Before it was Vaseline, but now I'm on the Shea Moisture.
Yeah, I was doing the Vaseline too. My mom was
shea
like,
butter.
"Yeah, get that shea butter, boy." Yeah, 100% shea butter.
Gotta have the chapstick for the lips.
Yeah.
Burt's Bees.
Yeah.
That's what I roll with, the Burt's Bees.
Yeah.
Like we black, we got lips. We can't just be out here just crusty.
Especially in the
Like,
wintertime.
it'd
In the
be
wintertime, that wind
hard.
blowing, you can't be out there licking them. That shit, your shit gonna come back burning.
Man, remember? It used to be. It was a dude in my high school, bro. He used to smile and his lips would start cracking, bro. Like
cracking and bleeding.
crusty lips, bro. Just crusty lips,
Ooh, that
bleeding
shit
and cracking
hurt,
when he's
fool.
when he's smiling and laughing, fam.
Ooh.
Like, ugh.
Gotta have,
That shit was funny. I'm bleeding.
gotta have that. Burt's Bees.
Yeah, I be
I
using
typically do the vanilla bean.
that. I never tried that. I always get the original.
What else?
I forget the coochie juice. Lips.
That
Dog.
is the trick.
That is the trick.
Works for me. No.
You'll never see Dwight again.
I got
Dwight who? Who that is?
No, I gotta have some headphones on me. I may even have the Beats. If it ain't the Beats, I got the AirPods on me. Gotta have some headphones for the music or for the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I keep some headphones because I can't listen to the music out loud all the time.
Yeah.
Like, when you
And
at the gym or something like that.
And then just playing it on your phone kill your battery.
Yeah.
And even that. So with that, I gotta have a charger. And I always got the official Apple iPhone charger.
I buy the
never-
Samsung chargers too.
Yeah,
I don't buy
never
the
get
bootleg
that
shits. They
bootleg
don't
shit.
last.
I
They
got
always get shorts in them.
Yeah.
Faster, way faster than the.
I
whatever
got
the
one
original
bootleg charger, and that's just because it got the metal wrapped around the cord.
was. Mhm.
So it's good for me to use at work. It's gonna last. I ain't gotta worry about it
Yeah.
wearing out, ends wearing out, or showing out. And I had it for a minute. So that's the
last-
only one I got.
The last cord I
And I didn't spend
had.
the grip on it. I think I spent more on that than if you buy the original.
You buy the real one, this shit.
Yeah.
This shit's like $50.
The last cord. I had bought a similar cord like that, but it wasn't. It wasn't. You know that one. I got an Android, so it was like like a cough. It had like that stitching on it. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of
Yeah.
I had one like
piece.
that. I had bought one like that. I think I bought it from Target. That one worked good for a minute. Because I had a little portable charger, so I bought it just to plug my shit up to that. When I was working at my.
Nah, this one it's metal. It's got metal wrapped around it like a spring.
Oh yeah. That's that shit.
Yeah.
That ain't that little cheap shit I had.
That shit good. So I gotta have that. That's probably about it. When it comes to the wintertime, I gotta have some gloves. Gotta have some gloves. My fingertips get cold like easy. And then I gotta have the mask type, like not a ski mask, but it's a different type of mask to go over my face because my nose get cold. I got a big ass nose, so my nose get cold quick. And
I got one.
That shit irritate me though. When my hands, like when I'm everything warm and like just not even my hands, my fingers is cold and my nose is cold. That shit irritate me. So I gotta have
my
that
hands in my face.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
So I gotta have that. It's like, damn, my
That
nose
be-
cold as a bitch.
that
The
be-
rest of my face good, but my nose is just.
That be that goddamn wind chill up here.
Hell yeah.
That's what that be.
So I gotta have that. Gotta have something to keep the hands and the nose warm.
Cause I got like a gray one, but it's like a hood though, so it cover up like all of this, and you could just see this. I got that, and it come cover up my neck and everything. I done had that for years.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
how
even
my
remember
shit
when I
is.
bought
The only
that.
thing you can see is the eyes.
Yeah.
That's it.
That
Gotta
shit
have
clutch.
that.
I got that somewhere. I gotta find it because
You
it's
need
about
just
that
bandits.
time. Yeah. Up here, you gotta have that shit. Gotta have the long johns in the wintertime. Gotta have
It's certain
them.
winter essentials you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta have comfortable shoes. Definitely gotta have comfortable shoes.
You gotta have warm shoes.
Yeah, like I'm saying, undergarments like socks. I gotta have good
some
socks.
thick-ass socks.
I can't buy no cheap ass socks. Like
Yeah, I learned my
you know
lesson.
what I'm saying? The ones where the elastic fall out them bitches. You gotta keep pulling them up. It's over for them, bro.
Like them long,
I
them
gotta
long
have some
socks.
decent
Yeah.
socks. Yeah. Like I just can't buy socks from anywhere. They gotta be like some decent socks.
Nice comfy socks, some
Yeah.
thick socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wintertime, definitely some thick socks.
I got on thick socks right now.
So
Two pairs of socks right now.
You super cozy.
oh god.
It be getting cold down here. I ain't got on no shoes. Y'all got on shoes. I ain't got on no shoes. I
This
got
shit
on
feel better than my
slides.
room.
Huh?
This feel better down here than it do in my room.
I got on slides, so I had to double up the socks.
More essentials that I could think of, I don't know. I mean, good food is a given. Like, who don't? Who don't want good food? Or at
Yeah.
least what's good to them anyway. You know? Yeah, good food that would be another essential.
That's like, it's not even essential, is
Right.
it? That's just.
That's why I was saying
Yeah.
earlier, like, that's a given.
Yeah, it's a given.
That ain't something you walk around with.
Right. Yeah, that's well, you know. That's why I got my name,
Well,
Snacks.
when your name
'cause I
Snacks, you
still-
do walk around with food.
So I gotta have snacks of some sort, but it's not no particular snacks that I've always had for years or just always had.
You
all
always
the
had
time.
cookies.
I always switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
You
Might be
always had cookies on deck.
Nigga falling asleep, the cookie in his mouth. That's the funniest thing.
Yeah, man. I guess essential for me would definitely be some sweets though, because I'm gonna have some on deck. It might be graham crackers, it might be cookies, it might be ice cream. So I'm gonna keep some
Something.
sweets on.
You
me.
got
It's
some.
definitely an essential.
Got something.
Yeah.
Bread.
He said bread.
Keeping the fridge and cabinet stocked is your essential, huh?
Something sweet, bro. I gotta have some fruit. I gotta have some type of chocolate or something sweet. It might be healthy or it might be not so healthy, but I gotta have something sweet. That is an essential for me. I would say that.
I'm sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all know me.
What else would I take? I don't know, cause I really could just live off the land. Like,
Water.
Yeah.
I need water.
I just need like water and books and shit. Like if I got books, I'm okay. Like,
Right.
I could read a book all day. But I really don't need shit. Just water, books, and food, I guess.
Yeah, talking about essentials. Yeah, definitely something to feed. You know what I'm saying? Feed my brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got to put some fat on my head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Might be a book. Might be a documentary.
Yeah,
Like
that's one thing
You know
I'm
what
scared
saying?
of is to stop learning. Like that's like the
Yeah.
only thing I'm like probably scared of is like
What
stop
you doing
learning
then?
this shit. Yeah, like you ain't learning this shit.
Gotta
Like
be
what?
learning
Yeah.
something.
Like
You know how to grow crops?
I don't, but I can like, but like
the land, but
I was watching enough to where I could be like, damn, I'm gonna keep trying this shit. I watched enough to like I'm gonna keep trying because I've seen like such and such do it. Like I can do it. If I seen such and such, I can do this shit. Like that's just how I do it. Like I figure that shit out eventually. Yeah.
we should do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Next
Of course,
spring.
I want to have a
Next-
garden.
Next spring, we should do a garden.
Not included
Do a
garden.
Yeah. I do it.
The not included garden.
Tomatoes and some watermelons
Man.
and some random shit.
It's a random
Hell yeah, we
shit.
can do that shit. I invest in that.
Hell yeah, we should do that shit.
Yeah, we can do
Hell
that
yeah.
shit.
The not included garden. That's cold, nigga.
Different. Hell yeah, we definitely gonna do this shit. I'm down for doing that shit. I ain't never had no. I ain't gonna say never had no,
I can
but
put that notch on my belt. Like, yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? Got a garden.
I'm a garden.
I grew this
you know what I'm saying,
eggplant.
baby?
On my life.
I eat off the land, baby. That's a stunt right there. That's a different type of level stunt. Like, yeah, baby,
Nah,
you know what I'm
nigga.
saying? These my crops.
Nah, nigga, the stunt of the century is when you like, yeah, I cook for you. I just made some tomatoes in my garden.
There you go.
Like,
yup.
Yeah, baby, I
just
got some
some
stuffed
tomatoes.
bell peppers for you right here. Straight off the vine.
Ultimate stunt right there. Like, yeah, I got the chicken from Whole Foods.
Organic.
Organic.
Different. Oh my God, he's so different.
Oh my God. Bitch, he cooked. He had his own tomatoes.
It's over with.
It's over.
Girl, you know he walked outside and grabbed the he told me to go outside and grab girl. Bitch.
Bitch. He told me to go outside and pick my own corn. Bitch.
I can see it now. That's exactly how it's going to
Bitch, he
go.
was making a salad. He told me to go grab my own tomato. Bitch.
Yeah, go back there and grab a cucumber and a tomato.
Go grab you a cucumber tomato.
Hell yeah, come around Halloween town. Oh, you want a pumpkin, baby? Oh shit, we got that right there.
Going back to the
Go pick your own
pumpkin patch and grab
pumpkin.
you something.
Come grab you some of that pumpkin patch up back there.
Oh, that shit. That's funny.
That's a stunt for real.
That's a stud.
I gotta get my shit together.
That's a stud.
That's what
Oh, we
we.
definitely gotta do that now.
That's the type of shit I want to be on. I want to be on different level type of stuff. I ain't on the flashy
Right.
money.
Niggas laughing when I said I cook for a bitch. Niggas
laugh.
laughing like, you a cook?
I don't know how. Yeah, I was gonna say because I don't know how to cook, and I'm embarrassed by that. There's certain stuff I know how to make, but
I'ma
I don't
throw
really.
down.
I can barbecue. I can make spaghetti. I can fry some chicken.
Bro, if you can
That's
barbecue,
pretty much about it.
I'm lightweight.
if you
over
were single
here.
and you could barbecue, you own.
Huh?
If you were single and you could barbecue, you own.
I used to barbecue all the time.
Chicks love barbecues.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
I used to barbecue all the time. I'm gonna give next year. I'm gonna have me a big ass grill, what I want to do is next year on my birthday, because you know my birthday.
Yeah, we throwing the Rager.
Huh?
We throwing the Rager.
Huh?
Throwing the Rager.
I'm turning a Ranger.
Yeah, we throwing the Rager,
We
nigga.
throwing a Ranger.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but my birthday is
It's in May, right?
generally around Memorial Day weekend. Oh shit, damn near bought me a big ass grill next year. I should have bought one. I seen one at Walmart when I went and bought a plant. I should have bought it because they had them on sale, because of the season type shit. But I'm gonna give me a big ass grill on my birthday next year.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Grilling
Life.
up. Oh, you know what I do want to do though too. I wanted to talk about this with y'all too. I want to have a party, not included podcast party, and it ain't gonna be like a party, like a club type party, kind of like a kickback gathering. We're gonna have music,
A shindig.
yeah,
We're
we're gonna have
shindig.
music, but music, liquor. I got a couple drinking games that I know, some new drinking games that people probably ain't never seen.
Truth or drink.
Huh?
Truth or drink.
No, like I'll show you. I ain't gonna say it now. I'll show you. But yeah, some drinking games, and then even I got some other games up there, like not board games, but yeah, board games, card games and shit. Play Uno, spades, and all that shit.
Oh
That's what I
yeah.
wanna do.
Set it up, man.
Yeah. Not. I ain't gonna say not soon, but maybe top of next year, maybe like February, March.
Okay.
Depending on if we can get a lot of pick a date, and then depending on how many people we can get, get a room somewhere, or I was gonna say venue, but not really a venue, but just get some type of room somewhere, anywhere, and just rent it out. Just have it there. We kick it, do the podcast, keep on kicking it.
Sound like a plan, man.
Yeah. That
Start
sounds
working on
good.
it.
Man,
Sound good to me.
Yeah.
just to kind of put the idea out there, we can talk about it and figure out how we want to do it. Get more into the details. But
Chop that up.
man,
Bet.
that's what I do. I feel like that'd be different. Having a party and shit, have damn near basically a live studio audience type shit for the podcast.
That'd be hype.
Yeah, that's
bro.
fire. That's fire.
Take pictures and shit and all that video.
Yeah, make sure I get my
Record.
hair cut.
This nigga.
Go buy a whole new fit.
Put that idea out there. Might even make a little flyer type shit.
We can charge everybody $5. Pull up.
Yeah.
I was just playing. Don't charge nobody.
I wasn't gonna charge. I was gonna say, hey, if you want to contribute something,
You-
anything,
yeah, you can donate.
If not, that's cool.
You can donate.
But we taking
Bring
we taking donations.
BYOB.
Like
Bring your drink. Whatever you
yeah.
like to sip, just bring that shit.
Bring your vice.
like on what was that, Friday at the next? We having a rent party.
Yeah.
If you want to throw something in the
Yeah.
pot, go ahead.
That shit worked though.
Yeah.
That shit worked.
all what they say. What's this? How they say it when people donate stuff? All
I don't know.
damn.
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Right, I'm trying to think.
I want to incriminate
All
myself.
proceeds.
For nothing. Oh, okay.
All
Ooh.
proceeds is all gonna go directly back into the not included podcast.
I was thinking of some gang shit for a second.
Wait, what? I knew you was gangster, John.
Cause he was like, all, the only thing that came to my mind was some gangster shit. I know that ain't it.
All
but
proceeds will go into the not included podcast production. Might get some new mics. Might get
Your bitch.
something new. Whatever. What?
You a wild boy, John.
Don't mind me, man.
But that's what it is. So I don't know, man. Y'all got something else y'all want to get into?
What's
On the
left?
dock. They got videos playing.
I forgot I was finna watch that.
Finna watch some
Long Beach
hentai.
Griffey video.
Watch some hentai.
Full ass.
Oh, you know, I got caught by one of them videos. You know, one of the videos where it say like "turn it up" or some shit.
Some scary shit.
It'd be the
It'd be
bitch
some-
moaning.
Oh, yeah. I hate the videos.
I always usually can like see it and be like, okay, I see what that is, and not really catch it. And I actually watched this one, and it wasn't nothing. Like it didn't do it right away. It was doing something else, and then I turned it up, and then as soon as I turned it up, it was like, come on, man, we still doing this,
Right. You can't it's like you embarrassed, but you like motherfucker got me. You like
I ain't embarrassed about the bitch moaning. I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed because niggas got me.
Yeah, like it's like I got this shit playing loud. Like
And I ain't embarrassed by shit. Niggas watch porn every day. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all seen that video of a dog was listening. I think he was listening to Justin Bieber, Baby Baby. That first song Justin Bieber had. And he was in his class. He was in college. And he thought he had his headphones in and shit was playing.
Yeah,
And everybody started laughing. He just got up and left. I wouldn't have left. Like,
wouldn't
shit,
have
I
left.
like this song.
I would have started singing this shit out loud. Don't you always
I ain't got nothing to... Yeah, but shit. That's it, man. We good. We done. Thank you for tuning in. Another episode. Shit, we 2 hours in. I'm probably gonna cut this up. But we 2 hours in. Thank you for listening, checking this out. Another episode of Not Included. I'm trying to make this more consistent. Not try. I am going to make this more consistent, at least bi-weekly, if not weekly. But you want to give out your Instagrams and stuff?
Nah, I don't have
Alright.
anything to give out.
Go go follow us, Not Included Pod, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Don't check me, bitch. Check the YouTube channel.
Yeah. See, look, there you go. There you go. Don't check me. Check the YouTube channel.
Man, drink y'all water and eat y'all fruit, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good job, Snacks.
You're doing good.
All right, thank y'all, man. We out.
Hey.